Yeah, I'm just looking at myself.
Excuse me, Molly. Excuse me. Let me see right there. Right here, look. You can be right here. Good girl. Alrighty. Whew.
Are we
It's a little
live?
hot. Oh, what?
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. This is the bloopers there. Scene.
This Christmas hat looks so tiny on me.
No, it doesn't. Looks good.
It looks like it's just the top.
Testing. Okay, cool. I can hear myself. Why? Wait, hold on. Well, one second. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, I can hear myself. Sorry, I gotta let my iPad turn on real quick. It's hot. God damn it. I've been doing a lot this morning. Sheesh. Okay. iPad finally turned on. And this one. Hello? iPad.
What's the iPad for?
That's my notes.
Oh.
Yeah. See. Oh, we got 3 people in the live right now so far.
Does it
Alright.
show who it is? Or
No, until they comment, then it shows. But aside from that, no, it doesn't. Podcast scripts. Damn it, it has to load. That got to be turned off.
What is that?
The AC.
Oh shoot! I thought it was like something from that you just clicked.
Mm-mm. Let's go, Cheesy. Thank you for coming in, bro. Appreciate it. Haven't started completely yet. Cheesy, can you let me know if you can hear the AC in the background?
Damn, you are sweating like crazy.
Yeah, I know, dude. This is a very stressful podcast. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, thank you.
I can't reach. So what?
It's just one, my bad. Goddamn. You're all good, amigo, and negative, sir. Thank you very mucho, my friend. You see, the comments come out in there, so it's easy to read. You can see yourself, all that good stuff. Aside from that, I was thinking of changing the light colors, but I think it's gonna mess it up. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, right? Because I was thinking of putting it like warm color.
Where from that?
Yeah.
No, I think it's fine.
No, like these on top.
Oh, you could do that?
Mm-hmm.
I would try.
Yeah, shut up. Okay. 1 segundo per flavor. I'm gonna mess up the camera real quick.
Oh, you could do it from your phone? Ay, wait. What do you mean?
I think that's way better.
Straight. Merry Christmas.
I tried, guys. Alrighty, so let's get started, because we're
Marley.
running a little behind. Excuse me, young lady. There we go. Alrighty, now let's get started with the pod of the cast. Welcome to Cisco's podcast. Right?
Okay.
All right, what's up, guys? This is gonna be the opening segment, by the way. Chill, I don't know if you know. This is gonna be my Christmas Eve or Christmas holiday or holiday, whatever you want to call it, holiday special. All right, for Cisco's podcast. This is podcast number 10. Yes, so we're on the double digits now. Double digits. All right. We're going to be celebrating some milestones here to start off the podcast. So I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a very special Christmas episode of Cisco's podcast. I'm your host, Cisco, and joining me, unfortunately, my boy Cheesy couldn't make it.
Oh,
he was sick.
You were gonna say me. You said unfortunately. I was like, damn.
Oh, no, dude. No, my boy Cheesy, he's usually here.
Yeah.
He couldn't make it today, but he is sick, and we're gonna just make sure he makes it through. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see. So welcome to the podcast, guys. Today we're not just celebrating the holiday season, we're also revealing in some fantastic news. We're on the cusp of reaching 150 subscribers, guys. We're at 124 subscribers, almost at 150. Dude, I am so thankful. So thank you guys so much. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification to notify you when we go live. And it's okay if you can't watch the full podcast, right? It's all right if you can't watch it, because you can watch it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube Reels. Those are short clips of the highlights of the podcast that, catch the great moments of the podcast, But don't worry. It's okay if you can't watch it on there either, because we also have Spotify. For those Audible listeners, you can watch it on Spotify. There it is, all across all platforms, Cisco's podcast, guys.
Yeah,
so I appreciate it. Yep. And there's more amazing news, guys. And our view count has skyrocketed. Over 100,000 views to an incredible 120,788 views and counting. So thanks to you guys. We appreciate the views. Thank you so much. That was our goal, to beat 100,000 on the last podcast, and we beat it. So thank you so much for the support and the likes and the follows and the views. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys for being part of the podcast, man. Now, let's keep this festive momentum going and aim for 150 subscribers before the year wraps up, okay? So let's try to make it before the year wraps up. I was trying to go for 200, but it looks like we might hit 150 before the end of the year. So
that's still good.
Let's go for that. Yeah. That's what Cheesy wanted to. He's like, well, there's a couple weeks left. So let's do 150, right? So, yeah. So once again, feel free to drop a like, a follow, subscribe on YouTube. That's our main page. YouTube's our main spot where we post our full live podcast like this if you're watching live. Or if you're watching when we're not live, we have our full podcast on YouTube. Feel free to just subscribe there and watch the full podcast. Drop a comment, drop some likes, share it with your friends, share it with your neighbor, share it with your family, let everybody know. Aside from that, I have a quick introduction. Before we dive into the holiday cheer with our fantastic guest, a quick shout out to our sponsors. Oh, you don't know the sponsors?
No.
That's because we don't have any sponsors. So if you want to sponsor Cisco's podcast, feel free to drop me a message, man. I appreciate it. Please, we do need the help, man. This is expensive. This pine tree alone was like $30. Yeah, you expensive girl.
Mm-hmm.
And that one was 50% off. So that's why it's a little one.
That's why you got it.
Yeah, that's why I got it. But yeah, if you're enjoying the podcast, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Join the Cisco's podcast community and let's hit that 150 subscriber goal together. Now back to the festivities. All right. All right, folks, let's get into the festive spirit with our special guest today, right here. Incredible woman who happened to be my sister.
Thank you.
Her name is Maria. Welcome to the show, Cisco's podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. How do you feel so far?
I'm chilling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not too much, right?
No, it's cool. It's looking at the whole setup. It's nice.
He said, all the views, all the numbers, let's go. Molly looking incredibly adorable. Love y'all. Absolutely amped for this episode. Let's go. Woo! Appreciate it, Cheese. Thank you so much for the support, dog. We have 5 viewers live so far, so appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, the set, right? It's not the best, obviously. I had a better studio back in Kansas. It was an actual whole studio, which was nice, but I got to work with what I got, and I got all my equipment, so that's pretty nice. Plus, it comes out looking pretty decent, so I like it, you know? So I guess, why don't you give the audience a glimpse into your world, okay? Let's start off with the first segment, right? Introduction. What do you do, and what are your interests? Tell us about yourself.
And this sounds like a dating show.
A dating show? That's weird. Don't say that.
Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, tell us about yourself. Tell the viewers about you.
My name is Maria. And
Yeah, let's go.
so,
I think it's the same.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's soundboard.
Okay, my name's Maria. I'm 28 years old.
28
From LA.
Los Angeles. Woo!
Yep.
Yeah.
What was the question? Like, what do I do?
What are your interests?
What are my interests in life?
Yeah, or what do you do? Yeah.
Okay. Business-wise, I have a catering carnitas business with
Let's
my
go.
husband.
What is carnitas for the
Pork
English viewers?
lovers.
Pork lovers. Ooh, if you guys love pork, this is the spot right here. This is the spot.
Carnitas Montero.
Right
Shout
there.
out.
Look them up on IG. Look them up on all the social medias.
Yeah.
Right? You can even catch them where, and what times and what days?
On the weekends, we sell in the city of La Habra.
Oh, La Habra, really? I thought you guys don't do Pico no more?
No.
Oh, what happened there?
It's just a lot of, we have like different places
Oh, really?
More like events, but on the weekends we sell.
Try to, let's see. I'm going to put it like this. Go talk, speak.
On the weekends we
There you
sell.
go. Hold on. Speak again.
On the weekends we sell.
There we go. It sounds better now.
Okay.
Yeah, does it in your head sound better too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It says, let's go carnitas. Where the spot at when we pulling up? So in the city of La Habra, do you know where exactly or is just spots there?
They
in La
can
Habra?
check our Instagram.
There you go. Yeah, check it out on their Instagram, Carnitas Montero. I'll also drop it in the description below after the podcast is over. And you guys can check it out on their Instagram. They usually post there when they're right where you guys are going to be going and heading to. So check them out there. Let's continue with the next topic here, guys. Sibling dynamics.
That's rough.
Yeah. Share a funny or memorable childhood story that involves all 3 of you, which is 2 of us. There's 6 of us in total. How would you describe each other in 3 words? So that's going to be the second one, right? So let's see. Any memorable childhood stories that you would like to tell or share?
More, not mainly a story, but more like memories that I had, which I know you'll agree with this because remember, like when we were little kids, most of our childhood was at the park.
Oh, I thought you were going to say most of our childhood was getting beat.
No.
Okay.
No. Well,
I was like, yeah, I got a glimpse memory of that.
No. That there's this program at the park where they like help you with your homework and after you're done with that, you can like play games and all
Yeah,
that
it was
stuff.
what was it? It was like a daycare almost, right?
Something
You're talking
like
about that? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the program in the park. Yeah.
I do remember that, dude. I remember playing Moncala. Remember that game? Where the marbles and you gotta like
I have one of those.
Do you? I seen them at Marshall's and I kind of wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking brings me back.
They're just games that like will never.
There was another game. I forgot what it was called, but it was kind of like pool, where you have the stick and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like little areas where you have to make it. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that, or all the way up to 10, and you have to shoot it. It's like this little, I don't know what it is. Kind of like a little checker piece. And you got to hit it with the pool stick into the little socket. And you got to go in order. You have to make it a 10 before the other person. Yeah, you have to make it into the 10th spot before the other people that are playing in the game, which is pretty cool. And you can hit people out of the way and stuff like that. And that really brought me back. A good memory that I remember is, well, there's a couple of them, right? Christmas time for sure was great memories for us growing up. I think, having that holiday spirit of always, the way that we always did it, right? For Christmas was we had Christmas Eve was like our day, right? For kids, we would eat dinner, we would open gifts at midnight, things like that. The Christmas Day was it's called a recalentada, where like we kind of just get back together.
I feel like it's a Mexican thing, no?
I think so. I'm not sure, but I think so. Yeah. I don't know. Try talking here at the top because it's at the top.
Oh, it doesn't matter?
Yeah. You have to talk right here.
Okay.
Because if you talk right here, it's going to sound like this, how it sounds far.
Yes.
So, yeah, there you go. You see, Molly left. She went down underneath the couch. But yeah, a really good memory of mine was sports, dude. I remember we played sports when we were kids.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember when I played with you, I was 2 years younger than you, and I was playing in a league
with I remember
people that were 2 years older. I did. Well, dude, how am I supposed to compete with people that are tall? One, I was short as hell then. I was short as hell.
It's not that big of an age gap.
2 years, and I was like, what, fucking 11, 10 maybe?
Yeah.
Not even. No, I was younger. I was third grade.
It was third grade?
I was in third grade. And
wasn't that bad.
And you were in fifth.
Yeah.
And I was playing with guys that were in fifth grade.
I was playing with guys too. I was the only girl.
Yeah, but still. Either way, I was short, I was scrawny, and I was tiny. I was a tiny little kid. But I did suck, yeah. Yeah, dude. I remember that.
I like
though.
football. Football was fun.
Yeah, I feel like I never won a first place trophy.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did. I think I won second place.
That's good.
Yeah, I think I won. Yeah, I don't need your approval. You said,
I'm just trying to support
yeah.
here.
No, the support left years ago.
That's great. Second place is still good.
No, don't. Yeah, that's a participation trophy right there. I don't need that. Moving on though, let's move on to the next segment, dude. This is called personal preference. Okay. We shared many moments from hilarious I don't even know how to pronounce that, to heartfelt conversations. Now, what are your favorite hobbies or activities that bring us together? That's a really good one because it's holiday time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So what are your favorite hobbies and activities that bring us together?
You go first. Let me think about it.
I go first. So here's a little insight, right? I think my favorite hobbies is eating. I love to eat. I love to go out and eat with the family.
That's a hobby?
For me, it is.
Then put me down on the list.
Yeah. I love doing that, especially during like the holiday seasons. Like I love, sitting like a warm feeling, like a home cooked meal. That to me feels really fucking good. And it's a
like
to me,
what's a dish that you'll say like, this is the dish?
Pozole. My mom's pozole, right?
You should try my pozole.
Dude, shit. I'm down. Yeah, but what about you?
Well, I didn't know that was a hobby, so I'm going to have to agree with you.
Yeah, the eating?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Yeah, same here.
This family likes to eat.
Yeah. Another hobby I think I would say would be I don't know if it's a hobby though either. When we would go to Vegas just randomly, that was pretty cool with the family.
Traditional family vacations.
Kissing me is a hobby. Get out of here, cheesy. Yeah, like when we would go to well, just on trips in general, right? Like sometimes it would be random. Like we would go to Big Bear randomly, or we would go to the beach randomly, stuff like that. That was pretty cool.
But I thought you meant like vacations where you like stay there for
a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Pete's with the boys, all-time hobby. That is, yeah. Yeah, you see, eating Mr. Pete's.
I guess it's a hobby.
It's a hobby, dude. It's definitely a hobby. The other one was activities that bring us together. What I did like, remember growing up, we played a lot of loteria and poker. That to me was pretty fucking dope. I love doing that.
Yeah, it's fun.
I
I
feel
just
like
that there was drinks involved.
As a kid.
Oh, you mean as a kid? Yeah. I thought you meant like just in general. Like,
I mean, in general too, yeah, but
it's not like I didn't sneak a little sip.
Yeah. To me, I think that's the reason why I got a gambling problem now.
Do you?
It started young, yeah.
Oh wow,
dude, I'd be gambling in my stocks in the stock market, and then I'd be gambling on like football, DraftKings. I don't know if you've heard of it. But yeah, dude, it's not sponsored. But if you want to sponsor us, we hit 100,000 views, man. Come on, for free. A little show. But yeah, dude, DraftKings.
Well, it's better than spending. Like, cause
when I go to Vegas too, I'd be gambling.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I win though every time.
I've lost a lot of money.
Yeah, every time I win at least almost $200 every time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, every time
I lose 200. So.
Yeah, you're not good at gambling.
But I like it. It's fun. I just get mad. I'm like,
it's addicting. You know what's bad is that I'm like this close. Like it's that addicting, right? It's this close. I'm this close to being like, damn, like I'm just gonna ball out, put my whole bank account and see what happens.
Don't do that.
Because it's just like, fuck it, dude.
No, people actually have it more serious.
I'm gonna just put my pink slip down for my car.
Like I heard that people put like their cars down,
their house,
the house
thing is crazy.
Their
to me.
wife.
No,
I heard somebody tell me that.
You said, you smack her, put it down on the table. I'm putting her down. How?
I think they like prostituted her or something.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's like a gas station.
Now I feel bad for saying what I said.
I'm serious.
That's
there's
crazy.
a gas station like close by, heading to the strip.
How do you know this?
Because I put gas in my car before we get to the strip. And the guy was talking to my husband and telling him that story, that there's a lot of people that leave their cars there.
Oh shit.
And that they told him about that wife thing. And I was like, wow, people really
little did you know that he was the guy that did that. That was his wife. That's why he's alone.
Who knows?
That's crazy though. Holy shit. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I know they did a lot of what it's called, like sex trafficking in Vegas.
Yeah, but that's a different topic than gambling.
Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, you're sex trafficking your wife.
No, yeah, right? I know. Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of documentaries on that too.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, dude. When I went out there a couple months ago, you can kind of see it already, like out there. It's pretty weird.
Vegas is
in the casino, especially.
Different world.
It is, yeah. It's
you can have fun. You just gotta be careful and have a safe fun.
Yeah, I agree. So now, let's see. Do we have any rituals as a family? I don't think we have any rituals, do we?
What's a ritual exactly?
Kind of like a tradition almost.
I mean,
we used to go to church.
It's not a tradition, but like we always knew that Christmas was always at my mom's.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's.
I think that was a tradition.
Is that?
Yeah. Because I mean, we did it every year, so I guess it's a family tradition.
Like we just knew we weren't asking where was it going to be this year.
It was usually
we just
there.
Knew it was going to be there.
But also, I feel like, well, dude, for the most part, a lot of us we were home all the time. Like we never really left. So
no, yeah, I know. This year is actually the first.
It's kind of like, where are we gonna go?
That, like, it's because we're at a different age in our lives where everybody has their own families, their own kids. Yeah. We're just, you know what? I think
I'm in a different stage than all you guys, though.
We all are in different stages.
Because I think you and Marcos are in different stages than me For example, when you guys were
Marcos is our older brother.
they already know him.
Oh, okay,
He comes by often. He's probably listening right now. There's 5 people watching. He's probably listening right now. He's at work. He says he usually listens in, and he types in the chat sometimes. So he's probably listening. But I think you guys are in a different stage than I am, because when you guys were, I think I'm in the stage where you guys were.
Yeah.
Where it's like I remember before, back then, you guys would tell me like, hey, like, are you gonna come by, talking to me, right? Are you gonna come by for the holidays? And I was just like, I want to, kind of do my own thing in a way. I feel like that now it kind of swapped. You guys are kind of doing your own thing with your families, and I'm kind of like, hey, I want to. Well, especially because I have a girlfriend and stuff. And, I'm trying to build a family with her. So like, I feel like
that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody has
her.
their own story and trying to. I feel like because it's a different.
You see what's up?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's a different timeline. How you said before, we were small, so everybody was at the house.
Yeah.
Now everybody's growing up, have our own families. We're just trying to figure out where to place ourselves. How we're gonna do Christmas.
Yeah.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, I don't think it's personal at all. I think though, and this is what I've been thinking recently, is everybody wants to start their own tradition,
Yeah.
Because eventually, when you die, you want to leave something remaining. And, I think my mom and dad really tried doing that with us for a long time. And, just like how they did their own thing with us when they stopped going over to like my grandma's for Christmas,
Well, I
things
think
like that.
that's why we want to do the same thing with our families.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too. On top of that, I think the house is not big enough. I would say, because it feels huge. For example, if we had
about being a host, like, you think everybody would come over? Marcos, would you come over?
a host.
Like, instead of it being at my mom's, let's do it at my place.
Oh, that would be a good thing too. Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, my house is not that small nor that big.
But you have a lot of pets.
No, I don't. I just have one cat, and then the dogs, they're chuchos, they're outside.
That might work, because then I can probably bring Molly.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that might work.
It's in the workings.
How far are you from my mom's?
Like 15 minutes, 15,
Okay, so
20.
you'll probably be like,
It's not that far.
you'll probably be like 30 minutes from me.
Well, when I GPS'd it, it was like around
30.
30, 40 minutes, depending on traffic.
Yeah. Well, if you do it on Christmas Eve, there's probably going to be no traffic, because everybody's going to be at home anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Abby said, Abby's here too. I think we should do Christmas Day at your mom's and Christmas Eve with our own families.
Yeah, this year. I want to, the future. I'm just talking about the future.
Chavela's talking about Christmas Eve though, right? You're talking about Christmas Eve, right? The day that we usually do the whole thing. Yeah, you're talking about being a host, as in like bringing everybody over. And then
like,
you're
instead of it being at my mom's, like let her chill. Maybe
That's
one
true.
year let it be,
Mm-hmm. That way she can go home and don't have to clean.
I'm just,
and you can clean.
throwing it in the air.
You can clean everything.
I like cleaning. I know that's weird to say, but I enjoy
my girlfriend
cleaning.
does too, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, talking about cleaning, 2 days ago, she was like, dude, I'm telling you, she like nonstop, like does things all the time. Similar to what I do, right? I think that's why we work well together. But she had just gone home from work, and she had gotten her hair. I think she got her hair done or something like that. I don't know. I forgot what it was. But we were like, all day we were doing something. We got home, and she just started cleaning. I had to grab her by the hands. I say, let it go to bed. I was like, I've
had those moments.
Yeah. Cause sometimes it's like, you gotta relax, you gotta chill. Like, if it's been a long day, like, just take it easy. Because then tomorrow, I mean, there's always gonna be a next day, right?
Yeah.
But tomorrow, you don't want to be extremely tired. I'd rather you like take a break now, and then tomorrow you wake up rejuvenated. And then if you want to,
she's probably like me, where you're just like, you just want to get it over with.
That's
and then you just wake up and everything's already clean.
That's how she is. That's magical. Exactly how she is. She's like, I want to get it done, and she's like, I can't sleep because then I'm gonna be thinking that I need to get it done. Yeah.
There's dishes in the sink.
That's exactly how she is, dude. Yeah. That's crazy. That's what she says. She's like, I can't go to sleep knowing there's dishes in the sink. That's what she said. Yeah. That's crazy. Relatable. Abby said, Christmas Day we can host a different home. But you see, that's the thing though. Like,
Well, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
That's a good idea too.
that's the thing though. We're not used to like celebrating on Christmas Day, right?
No, but like how you said, we could start new traditions.
You know what? You know, actually, here's a tradition that we had too.
What?
That for some reason I never knew why we did it per se, because we didn't really like continue it. But los tres Reyes Magos,
Oh yeah,
like we did it for a little bit, right? We would put our shoes,
Yeah.
and then we just stopped doing it randomly.
yeah. It's
I don't know why. Obama house. What the heck? I guess, dude.
yeah.
That's
That was
what
a tradition too. That's
Yeah.
mainly in Mexico that they do that.
And
That's
we'd
why.
get money, remember?
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
nice.
the Christmas Eve gifts were like gifts from other family members, and then the Tres Reyes Magos were the gifts that my mom and dad would give us.
Yeah.
The next morning.
We don't know what kind of viewers are watching.
No, I mean those were separate gifts apart from Santa's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah. True. That makes sense. Yeah. Anyways, going on to the next segment. This is called memories and nostalgia, man. So memories, right? We've created a ton together. Some embarrassing, some heartwarming. What's the most embarrassing childhood memory you have? And it can be of each other, or of you, or of me.
I have one that I still am dealing with today.
What?
Yes. So when I was little, like maybe in
An embarrassing moment?
middle school, not in front of people, just for myself.
Damn,
embarrassing
dude, that was more than 10 years ago.
Yes. Okay, you're gonna know what I'm talking about once I say this.
Oh.
So I'm in the mirror.
I already
singing with the
know.
bat.
I already knew it. Dude, it clicked when you said I was in the mirror. It
That's it.
clicked. God,
I just had to say
damn.
that. So
Damn.
I'm in the mirror,
Damn.
and I have a bat, a baseball bat, and I'm using it.
Wait,
as a
okay, hold on.
microphone.
Paint the picture, okay? Paint the picture. All right. We're living in an apartment, right? This was a small, 2-bedroom apartment.
Yes.
There was 4 of us, 4 kids and 2 adults, which were our parents, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Our room, we had 2 bunk beds, and they're like side by side like this. And we had like a lot, obviously we were kids, so we had a lot of stuff there, right? We played sports, so we had baseball bats.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead, take it from there.
I like singing. I like, all that. Well, point is, I was in the mirror looking at myself, pretending to be, y soy rebelde,
Yeah.
And my older sister, Brenda, decided to just come and push the bat up. And it chipped my front tooth off.
Yeah.
And I was crying, not because of the pain, but I was like, my tooth is broken.
My mom is here. Hi, mama. What's
Hi,
good?
Mom. I'm telling the story of my broken tooth.
Yeah.
Traumatizing moments
She
as
looked
a
like
child.
she looked like a hillbilly lady.
It was
missing.
actually half of it.
Yeah.
broke, and everybody started looking for the half of the tooth. Like,
Oh, really?
where is it at?
Was it inside the bat or what?
We never found it, so I don't know if it was I swallowed it maybe or.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Or it was left inside the bat, the bottom part.
No, I
Right?
don't think it was that bad.
Was it the bottom part or the top part?
It was the top.
Where the handle?
Yeah. No.
Oh, the top part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I had a similar story, dude. Did you know I broke my tooth also?
Yes. I
Yeah.
do.
So this happened in Bakersfield, dude. In Bakersfield, I went to a party. It was what's it called, a house party.
Mm-hmm.
And I went there with my friends. Yes, the story cost us money. Yeah, you see.
Well, it was not my fault.
Yeah. I went to a house party, right? And the house parties, it was usually chill. But my friend, my roommate, actually, he was told if he can DJ because he wasn't a DJ, but he knew good music, and people didn't want to pay for a DJ, so we went, right? And some of my other friends were there, and I was hanging out with them. We were all just chilling, dancing, vibing, doing good stuff, and a song comes up, and when people get hyped up and they go, oh, this guy was wearing a metal watch, and when he put his hand up, he hit me in the face, and it chipped my tooth bad.
Did you know or?
Yeah, I immediately knew. Yeah, well, one, it was painful. Like it hurt a lot. Well, it was metal, so it hurt a lot. It felt like when you that feeling you get when you like scratch a chalkboard and you're just like that like that metal
noise.
feeling. Yeah, the noise. Yeah, that, or like when you chew on foil.
Oh yes.
That's what it felt like, dude. It hurt bad. and I caught it. I caught my tooth, and I was like,
At
no
least you
fucking.
found yours.
But it was in pieces, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, because it like broke, and I caught it in my mouth, and I spit it out, and I was like, what the fuck?
Repairable.
Yeah, I thought it was like pieces of his watch. I didn't think it was my tooth. And then when I felt it, I was like, fuck. Yeah, and I told him right there, and then I said, you broke my tooth, bro. He's like, no, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
You should have made him pay for it.
I was trying to, but he just like.
Well, he dipped.
Yeah, he did, dude. He did. Yeah. But good thing is I found a good dentist like a couple years later, and I got my tooth fixed, so it's pretty good, yeah.
It was the front one too?
Yeah. Yeah. My left, the front left, I think. Yeah. But
okay.
it's all right. You know, we get there. All right, moving on. Let's see. Because those are, yeah. That was pretty crazy though. Let's switch gears. Segment 5. What's the best piece of advice you've received from me or somebody else?
Well, there's an advice that not only I keep hearing, but I also want to give to people because I feel like it's the number one key. And I know everybody has heard this before.
Oh, YOLO. You only live once.
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, we have 8 people watching. Yo, thank you guys.
My mom said a few of my kids broke their teeth.
Few of my kids broke their teeth. Yeah, I had all silver teeth, by the way, when I was a kid. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was looking like fucking.
They had to tie you
I was looking like Flavor Flav.
dentist.
Oh, they did. Yeah. They had to tie me down a lot of places, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember when I was in preschool, first day of preschool, my mom was taking me, and she had to yank me from the fence of the fence.
You're one of those kids.
Yeah, I was like, ah! She was like, come on. I was like, I don't want to go. I swear to God, dude. My mom would tell you this. I swear to God. Like, I didn't want to go. I was yelling, screaming, Flavo. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't spell the last part right. Wrong. You spelled it. Yeah. That's how I looked like, dude. I had my grills and everything, all silver teeth, dude.
Yeah.
Little did you know, though, I didn't know this, but they're crowns, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
When the crowns fall off, like your teeth are just rot in the bottom.
Oh, I don't know.
That's how mine were, I guess, and they just fell out, and I looked weird. But
I didn't have to deal with that.
Yeah, lucky you, dude.
No, I have a lot of cavities though.
I had a lot of cavities. I had a lot of candy when I was
Yeah.
very, very little.
They told me you eat a lot of hot Cheetos, huh?
Oh, they're like, can you tell my fingers? You were like this. Yeah. No, dude. I feel like that's the reason why I stopped eating candy.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Well,
even now.
we're getting
sidetracked.
Yeah. It was the advice thing.
Yeah, the advice. Yeah. What's a good advice?
Communicate with everybody. Like if you want, people can read your mind. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So if you feel a certain way about something or someone, you need to speak up.
Yeah.
Because it's like, say, I have beef with you, but you don't know, right?
Yeah, it's like, dude, you're ugly as fuck. Right? Like that?
Sure. Let's just say that. But it's going to be like, if I don't tell you what my problem is, you're just going to continue being like, chill.
Not even that. I think I can take it the wrong way too. I can take it as in like, you just don't like me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it'd be just like misinterpreted.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying.
Miscommunication.
Yeah.
With your partner,
but
siblings.
Do you remember what they said? Do you remember how they said it, or it was just that like you got to learn how to communicate? Is that what it was?
Not specifically to me. Like, girl, you got a problem. You got to learn how to communicate with people. More like, I think it was more like a marriage advice.
Marriage advice.
Like before I left, they're like, communicate with your partner always. You know?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's true.
That's my girl.
Okay,
hey,
hello. But I was like, that works not only for your partner, that works for like family, siblings, all of that, you know?
Yeah. On lunch, lol, but tuning in. I appreciate it, babe. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. By the way, these are the trees. Don't get mad at me. They're actual real trees. So you're going to take care of them now. Because I kill everything, dude. I really don't have a good green thumb. Yeah.
What about you? What's some advice?
I said this before. But I'll say it again because I really love this. This is a really good one. This kind of inspires me to keep like moving forward, and it drives me to become better every day. You know what I mean? What's his name? He goes by the name of Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, relax. Your husband might be watching. She said, hello.
He's a great actor.
You guys look good. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. So what happened was, I guess he got nominated for like, I don't know if it was like an Oscar or something like that. Right. He went up and gave a speech. Right. And the gist of his speech was, what you should be striving for, right? As a person or in general, right? And he said something along the lines of this, right? I'll give you a little spiel of what he said. He said, someone came up to me when I was very young, someone that I kind of look up to in a way and, you know, see as a person that would give good advice that's wise and things like that. He came up to me one day and asked me, well, who's the one person, you know, or who are people you look up to? What is something you look up to? I think he said like, what, when, and who, or something like that, right? And he's like, well, you know, at the time he gave him like a short answer. He's like, well, I look up to, you know, my dad or something like that, right? You know, something obvious, common, right? Mm-hmm. Then he told them, but come back to me in 5 years and I'll give you a better answer, you know? And he's like, well, first and foremost, I want to thank God, because that's who I really look up to. You know, he's like, that's the first person I look up to. He's going to be the one that leads me down the path that I need to go, you know, regardless. It's going to be out of my control. It's in his hands, right? He's like, I want to thank my family, you know, because, you know, those are people who I follow, right? Because I learn a lot through my family, right? Mm-hmm. But he's like, the person I really look up to, the person that came back to him 5 years later, asked him the same question, said, who do you look up to? And he said, I look up to myself. And the guy kind of looks at him like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I look up to myself, but 5 years from now, right? So I look up to the person I'm going to be 5 years from now. And he's like, but come back to me in 5 years and I'll give you another answer. He came back up to him 5 years and he asked him the same question. And he's like, the gist of this, he was giving a speech, right? He's like, the gist of the speech was, the person he looks up to is always going to be in front of him 5 years ahead, right? And the person that he always wants to be is better. He wants to be a better person. He wants to improve everything in his life. He wants to become a great man, become a great husband, a great dad. He wants to be
all his
goals, right? And he sees himself being that person, but in the future, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, it's gonna, in his eyes, he's like, I'm always gonna be chasing that person, which is myself, but it's somebody I'm gonna be looking up to. Because that person that I see who I'm going to become is better than who I am now. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I'm always going to have somebody I'm going to be chasing, right? I'm never going to be that person, but I'm always going to be striving for better, which to me, that always sticks by me. And that's probably like one of the greatest advice I've ever heard, ever. Mm-hmm. And that to me was amazing.
Basically wanting to be a better you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Can you wrap this right here a little more, please?
Yeah.
If you can.
Just made it worse. Is that good?
Nah, that's fine, I guess. Because it looked like it was dangling.
Yeah.
It's all good, though. It's fine. I think that's good right there. Just... Just do it from here.
Wrap it around this.
No, do it from here. Look, this is the loose part right here. So do it like just wrap it. Yeah, there you go. And just wrap it like that. There you go. There you go. And you can just like toss it in there. Yeah, it doesn't have to be tight. Cool. That's probably better. Can I ask you guys a question? Absolutely, Mom. Go ahead.
No. I'm just kidding.
Damn. All right, my bad. Moving on. Let's see. How do you support and encourage each other in your individual pursuits? That one's a hard question, actually. I don't think we necessarily support each other in our pursuits. We have our own individual lives, so it's kind of tough to, I think we're all just busy, so it doesn't seem like we support each
I
other.
think it's like what we were talking about yesterday.
But
Like
something
if we
like-
need help,
we
gonna
ask for it.
it.
Yeah. And that goes along with what you said earlier, the communication,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Which is good. Who's your favorite parent? Oh, that's a good one.
What?
Yeah, dude, I know who it is. My favorite parent is.
Oh yeah, mine is
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
we actually agreed on something.
Yeah, dude, that's what's up. That's what's up. What was I saying? Yeah, the support thing, right? It's communication,
Mhm.
right? So if we need something, we always ask each other. But aside from that, like we usually try to do it by ourselves. But we're also really busy. But for example, like the podcast, I asked if you would like to be on it. You said yeah. So that's one way we support each other, I think. And vice versa, things like that. So, you got any input on that, or you think
was my input.
that was about it? Yeah, that was about it.
I agree.
Cool. So this is gonna be an ad break. Actually, now we got through 5 questions, right? This is gonna be an ad break. You guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button on Cisco's podcast. We go live every Tuesday. I try to go live at 9 a.m. Sometimes it doesn't work out, so 10 a.m. also works. So 9 to 10 a.m. We go live every Tuesday. I be posting 2 clips a day, every day on all platforms. We have YouTube Reels. We also have YouTube. We have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Facebook, and we have Spotify for those Audible listeners out there that can't watch it visually but like to have a Spotify, Audible podcast to be listening to on the road. So feel free to hit that follow button right there on those as well. I appreciate you guys so much for all the views. Honestly, you have no idea how excited it makes me and how much more I want to input into this podcast. It's fucking amazing, and it's really cool to see it grow every day. I started off with like barely any subscribers. I tried multiple times with different streams and different platforms and things like that. And, I think I got up to close to 400, 500 followers on Twitch. But I realized it wasn't for me. And then I came to YouTube, and now we're about to reach 150 subscribers, and it's going fucking amazing. I feel like I've implemented everything that I learned and since 2019 of like working in social media and media stuff, and I'm putting it all into this, and so far it's working out great. My mom said, have you guys have broke something in my house that I don't know and you got away with me not noticing? Let's answer that question. She said, I always wanted to ask that about who's your favorite parent. Oh, I get it. Let's get back to that after my ad real quick. But yeah, make sure to drop a subscribe. Not to drop a subscribe. Make sure you subscribe onto Cisco's podcast on YouTube. I would appreciate it, man. We're about to reach 150 subscribers, so help us get there soon. We already reached over 100,000, so hopefully we can get to 200,000 views pretty quickly. And let us know what we can do better on the podcast. Drop it in the comments below what you think we can do better, or what we're not doing enough of. Maybe we can do more of. Or if you guys want to see something different, let me know. I'll change it up. Aside from that, we're looking for sponsors. So if you guys want to sponsor us, feel free to hit me up in the comments or in the messages, DMs, all that stuff. I think that's it. Happy holidays for everybody that's watching during the holidays. This is our special holiday special, so appreciate you guys coming by. We have 8 live viewers still, so I appreciate you guys. Let's go back to the podcast now. All right, ready? Cool. That was our segment there. That was our ad segment. Going back to what my mom said, she said, have you guys broke something in my house that I don't know and you got away with me not knowing? I don't think I ever. I got in trouble for everything. Everything I did, I got in trouble.
So you got caught every time?
Yeah, dude, I'm really bad at not getting caught. I guess you could say that. Yeah, I got in trouble for everything. Even things that I didn't do, I still got in trouble for. So I don't think I ever not got away with anything. I remember what I did used to do was grab quarters from my dad's quarter jar for elotes.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. I loved it.
All right.
Yeah. You?
I was a good child.
My ass, get the hell out of here. You fucking liar.
I don't think I've broken anything though.
Yeah,
I think I know what my mom's talking about. She's talking about the vase that Marcos glued back together.
Oh, so you ratted him out.
That story was already out.
Oh, you heard that, Marcos?
I think it was him. I didn't break it. You didn't break it.
What vase are you talking about, though?
My dad's vase, those Chinese vases that he always has.
Really?
He said that somebody glued it back together. I know it was Marcos. There's your answer, Mom.
How do you know it was him?
Because it wasn't us. We were too little back then.
Yeah. Was it the big vase? Are you talking about the big, huge vase?
No, not that one. One of the ones he had
a small one?
the TV center.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't me.
Well, I don't think I ever broke anything. I'm trying to think. I don't think I broke anything.
Yeah, no.
Nobody knew anything. Well, there you go. Now they know.
My dad told me that story, actually.
That he broke it?
No. Well, yeah, that.
Oh.
Yeah, that Marcos put it back together and all that.
Yeah, I feel like I knew better not to break anything. So I'll try not to. Sorry, that's the ambulance outside. Fire truck.
Okay.
I think I knew better not to break anything. So I tried not to break stuff.
No, I mean, accidents happen.
But
probably Marcos obviously didn't break that on purpose.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
nobody's gonna notice. Let me just
no shit. Yeah,
really glue that back on.
I just think that I didn't break. I don't think I broke anything.
Or even if you did, would you have glued it back together? Yeah, I don't think I would have either. I would have been like, well,
I honestly don't even.
My bad.
I feel like I would have just been like, yeah, I broke it. Like, my bad. And then I would have gotten spanked and then fucking cried.
Marcos was smart.
Home.
He's like,
he's over here fucking
nobody
Picasso and shit, trying to put shit together like art. No, you know what I do remember though? There was one time, right? It was Christmas. My mom said, "What do you guys miss about being kids, or what was your best moments when you were a child?" This is a great moment, actually. I was just about to talk about this. This is one of the best moments in the hardcore memory that I have. Right?
Okay.
I remember we had Christmas, and right, it was in the small apartment, the 2-bedroom apartment. Right?
Okay.
My grandma and everybody came over and blah blah blah. I remember I got gifted a Spider-Man toy, and it was a Spider-Man toy where you like wrap it on your wrist, and there's a can, and you spray it, and it looks like
I
web
know
shit.
which one you're talking about.
So what happened was, I went downstairs and I was like, I'm fucking Spider-Man. You know, started spraying that shit everywhere. Well, I wasted a can, right? I don't know how expensive it was, to be honest, but I felt like a silly string can nowadays, it's not that expensive. Maybe back then, I don't know. But nowadays, it's not that expensive. That's what it looked like silly string. That's what it looked like, right?
It was like that foam, no? That foam material?
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah. But I was spraying that shit on a rim of a semi truck that was just kind of in the back or something like that. I was just like fucking going off. I was like, I'm fucking Spider-Man, you know, type shit. I went back to the apartment and I got fucking in trouble by my dad. He got mad at me. He's like, you wasted the whole thing and there's only 2. And he told me specifically, don't waste the other can.
Why though?
I don't know. It was my toy. I don't know why I couldn't waste the other.
I mean, at the end of the day, they were going to be wasted anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? What did I do?
You wasted it.
I fucking grabbed the other can and I went, I'm fucking Spider-Man. You know, in my head, I was like, dude, ain't nobody tell Spider-Man what to do. No, I'm just kidding. But I wasted the other can. I got back upstairs. Dude, I got my ass beat. That's a hardcore memory that I remember.
You should have listened.
Bro, I didn't know, dude. I just wanted to have fun. Dude, it was Christmas and I can't use my toy on Christmas. That makes no sense.
Maybe.
That's what it's for. I think what it was that I wasted it all on a fucking tire and just fucking spraying the shit out of it, you know? But I thought it was pretty cool, dude. It was like fucking Spider-Man shit, you know? It's like, I thought I was Spider-Man. Like, I was a kid. I really thought I was fucking Spider-Man just spraying the fuck out of the...
Well,
I thought that was
my
cool.
favorite was my mom's cooking.
Really?
Yeah.
You're such a suck up. You know Marcos is watching. He's the favorite kid.
I'm not a suck up.
He's the favorite child.
My mom's food is like a core memory. But I think to anybody's going to be like, my mom's cooking. My mom's cooking.
Yeah.
You know?
That is true, yeah. Fucking beans all day, dude, for me. Oh my God, dude. I love beans.
Frijolero.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I had the shits and the farts everywhere,
frijoles
dude.
with the pan.
Dude, with the tortilla, dude, and frijoladas.
Yeah, but my tita would do that to you.
The bread, yeah. Your dad wanted to last forever. Yeah, the Spider-Man thing. He wanted it to last forever.
the pastel de carne that my mom would make.
You know, for the longest, I don't think I'm ever like that big of a fan of a pastel de carne.
I know, but
I think it makes my stomach hurt sometimes.
Maybe it's too greasy for you. It's a lot of stuff. It's like bacon, ham.
Yeah, I remember I had it once and it did make my stomach hurt. You know what I do remember? Here's another core memory that just sparked up in my head, right? I remember, you know how I don't like tuna, right? With all the mayo and shit?
No.
You don't know that?
No.
Okay, so I don't like tuna.
Okay.
And as a kid, I've said this a lot. I said this, at least to my mom, I said, I don't like tuna. So every time she cooked it, I never really ate it, right? There was one time, I remember, we lived in a house in Downey. It was a blue house. It was kind of on a main road.
Oh, yeah.
On Downey Avenue or something like that. Or Downey Street, something like that. Right? I remember this. I was sitting in the dining room table, or I was in my room. No, I'm making that for Christmas. Haha. She's making the pastel de carne. Yeah.
I heard.
I remember I was in my room and I hadn't eaten all day because my mom made tuna. I don't like tuna, you know. It's just like I just won't eat. I was starving, but I'm just not gonna eat, you know. It makes my stomach hurt. Literally, like tuna, pastel de carne, tuna, it makes my stomach hurt for some reason. I don't know why. Even now thinking about it, it makes my stomach turn a little bit. Yeah. But I told my dad came in, he's like, why haven't you ate? I'm like, I don't like tuna. He's like, oh, you like tuna? I don't like tuna.
Just like Desi with the tomato. Do you remember that?
Desi with my mom fucking smacking her with a Windex bottle from across the room. Just
you eat what's there and that's that.
It. That's exactly what happened. So he sat me down, forced me to eat the tuna. Dude, I was throwing up. Every 2 minutes, like I would put that shit in my mouth and I would go to the restroom and I'll fucking vomit, right? So my dad said, you're not going to get up from this table until you finish the plate of tuna. And I was like, fuck, dude, that's a lot. So you know what I did? I fucking drenched that shit in lime juice and I drenched it in tapatio. I just put a fucking shit ton of it and I was trying to fucking eat it and I just couldn't.
And you made it worse.
I kept throwing. Yeah, I made it worse. That's exactly what happened. So like, have you guys received something for Christmas and expected something else? Yes, actually, I can talk about that too. I will make something else for Christmas.
No,
Mom. Make whatever you want.
Yes.
Don't worry. Yeah, make whatever you want. Because I know she likes
everybody.
Everybody, probably just me. Yeah, even my girlfriend likes it. So
there you go.
I even told my girlfriend not to make it.
Get yourself a pizza and call it a day.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I was thinking too. And there's a bomb pizza spot right here in Long Beach. Oh my God, just fresh out of those stone ovens. Oh my God, they make it out there. So fucking delicious. So delicious.
Oh, talking about pizza.
But yeah, dude, I got my ass beat that day.
I just want to ask you this question.
Okay.
Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
Fuck no. Pineapple does not go on pizza, dude.
Yes, it does.
Does not. You were so bad, Frankie. Look, I'm even thinking about tuna right now. I'm like almost vomiting in my mouth.
Is that the only thing you don't like? Or you're like those people that are picky?
I don't think I'm picky. There's only a couple things. I think that made it worse. That day that I was forced to eat that tuna and kept throwing up, I think it made it worse. To the point where like when I smell it, or think about it, like it makes my stomach hurt.
Well, tuna does have a strong smell, though.
Pastel de carne, not so much, right? Like I can eat it, but I don't really like it. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Thank you. It does not, dude. It does not go on pizza.
It tastes good.
It's something sweet, and you're making something sweet.
It's like a good combo,
and making it hot, and
it's good.
It's moist and
it's good.
I don't know. I don't think it goes on pizza. Do you like it on pizza?
I love it.
With the ham. Pizza sounds good, right? My girl. Pizza sounds good. Yeah, it does sound good. That was one of the memories though that I have for sure. Because I remember I got my ass beat so bad. I was crying and eating, shoving the. You know. Have you seen the movie The Grinch? You know when they're shoving food in his mouth. That's how I felt. Like I was crying and just shoving food in my mouth and then throwing up. Like I don't want to eat this.
Luckily, I'm not a picky person, so
Will be my first time carne pastel trying it. Oh, it's your first time trying it. Oh, okay, nice.
it's a lot of meat. So
It's
if you
a lot
like
of,
meat
and cheese.
yes.
Yeah. I think that's probably maybe I'm lactose. I was starting to
It
notice
runs in
that.
the family.
Yeah, I was just noticing that the other day. My stomach was hurting when I ate a cheesecake.
I think
But
my
also
mom and I think Marcos might be too.
Really? I was eating a cheesecake like 2 days ago, and then later on my stomach started hurting. But also I ate a chicken bake from Costco.
Did you have?
Maybe that. No, you know what it was. So that cheesecake was like 5 days old.
Oh,
Yeah, my girl said that it was 5 days old, so I think that's
No,
probably why
but-
my stomach was hurting.
no.
It was in the
Cheesecake
fridge.
can last long.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was just like half a slice
okay, but like 5 days
with
is
like
not that
strawberry
bad.
sauce on it.
Did it have mold on it?
No, not.
If it had mold, then okay.
I don't know. Maybe at the bottom. I didn't really look. I just
No,
kind of ate
no. You could tell when something is
it.
bad.
She said, "Laugh my ass off."
When something's bad, you'll taste it. You know.
Oh,
You're
it
like,
tasted
okay,
delicious,
this is-
dude. It was so good.
Then there you go.
It was the first thing I ate in the
You're
morning.
probably just lactose.
That's so bad, huh? That I ate cheesecake in the morning that early.
I eat hot Cheetos in the morning.
That is pretty bad. You know, they're actually trying to get rid of hot Cheetos because it has like red.
Yeah, they're
It's
trying
like
to get rid
red
of a lot
6
of
or
things.
red something, and then yellow
Like
something.
Cup of noodles.
Yeah, a couple noodles still all right though.
No, I seen the documentary. It's really bad.
Oh, is it? I mean, there's a lot of shit bad in the world.
Exactly.
Look at the McDonald's chicken nuggets. They have like microplastic inside of it. It's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. He was always eating anything old. Oh yeah, I'm always
Anything
eating
you just
old.
found when you're just
It's
like,
because I don't know, dude. I guess I got used to it because over there in Kansas, you know, I would cook for myself. But when I started working at the fire department, you know, I wouldn't be home a lot of the time. So it's like I wouldn't get home and just be like, yeah, I want to cook. I was like, I want to get home and I want to rest and
Yeah.
sleep. So I would get home and I would just eat whatever I
whatever's-
have.
yeah.
Yeah. For the most part, if you saw my fridge over there in Kansas, it was all drinks, different flavored drinks. I had iced teas. I had like Canada Dries. I had different waters.
damn, that sounds
Smart
good.
water.
I love when you have
artesian
options.
Oh, dude, it was amazing. It felt like I was at like a fucking liquor store. Almost
Yeah.
like just opening up the fridge.
Yeah.
So many options.
Uh-huh.
So many different varieties of water too.
Oh wow.
Water. I had like fucking alkaline water, and then I had like artesian Himalayan mountain water, and like
Aye.
different ones. I had so many different ones.
Fancy.
Yeah, but it was like 2 bottles of this, 3 bottles of this, and then I also had like spring water.
Yeah.
Abby said Marcos is for sure lactose, but he ignores it.
It's because I
Cup of
think
noodles
my
are
mom
banned
too,
in
but
Mexico. Look.
yeah, I told you.
Oh shit! What the heck? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
we love milk and dairy, but it's just not good for some
Yeah.
of us.
You see, it's I don't know, but it was I don't know. It for me, it's sometimes, not all the time that it does. Sometimes, like I can eat a whole thing of ice cream and I'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, that cheesecake or maybe the chicken bake or I don't know, but some shit fucked
I
it
want a
up.
chicken bake so bad,
Yeah,
but I have the Sam's Club, not the Costco.
I have both. The Costco's better though.
Was it just me, or do you guys remember that Costco, you could go get the food without showing them the card, right?
You used to, yeah, not
Right?
anymore, yeah.
Well, I try to go.
Oh yeah.
Where's your card?
Yeah. Did you know that it's only like $100 for the whole year? And you can you can have 2 cards, one for you and one for Julio. That's what I do with
Oh.
Hazel. So I have one membership and one for me and one for
Well,
Hazel.
it's like the same thing as Sam's Club. I use the same card as he does.
Yeah, but you have the food variety at Costco, which I really like.
The
For
same
example,
thing was it's the same.
no,
crap.
dude. For example, the hot dog, you get a hot dog and a drink for $1.50,
I think it's like almost the same.
and a pizza slice is $1.99.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they
it's
just
better.
don't have chicken bakes.
Did you know that the chicken bakes are
I
phenomenal?
know.
Did you know that the chicken bake has like 50 something grams of protein in it?
That's even better.
Yeah, it's really good. I didn't know that.
And cheese.
It's a lot of fucking cheese. It looked like Alfredo sauce, but I think it's ranch inside.
Yeah, I haven't had it in a while. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
Or Caesar. I think it's Caesar dressing actually.
Do you
I'm
guys
not sure,
think
but it's pretty good.
that Costco and Sam's Club are the same, or which one's better?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. My mom asked the question though earlier that we kind of skipped over. She said, "Have you guys?" No, not that one. Sorry. She said, Have you guys received something for Christmas and expected something else? This is a good one. I know exactly.
I know you have, huh?
I hope you remember this.
I'm just grateful for whatever I get.
Shut up.
I don't expect
Shut up.
something specific.
Look,
I really don't.
Okay, look. I talked about this with Brenda, and she was kind of like on my side a little bit, I feel like. But let me explain, right? I was a kid. I think, what was this? I was in 3rd, 4th grade, something like that, right?
You better watch your words. You're going to sound ungrateful.
How old was it? 5, 6, 7, 8. I was probably like 9.
You're going to sound ungrateful.
9 or 10. Yeah, I probably would be. But this is a true story, right? I was like 9 or 10, and I woke up one day, and I think Santa Claus had gotten me an iPod Nano. Remember those?
Mm-hmm, I had one.
But everybody got one. I think you got one, Marcos got one, Brenda got one, and I got one. At the time, I didn't even know what an iPod Nano was. I never listened to music when I was a kid like that.
Ungrateful ass.
I know. And I feel so bad. I remember I told my dad, I was like, I don't like this. I don't know what it was. I had no idea what Apple was at the time. Had no idea. I remember at that time, that was at the big house, right? Remember at that time we had a fucking typewriter.
Yeah, I would use that a lot.
Right? Yeah, and then we had a whiteout to like, backspace. Sam's Club is not it. You see, Sam's Club is not it. Costco has better, healthier varieties.
We're not talking about healthy, girl.
Costco. They also have like different like ice creams and smoothies too. The smoothies are amazing.
So does Sam's Club.
They have churros.
So does Sam's Club. The only difference is the chicken bake.
And the provolone sandwich thing that they got.
Oh yeah, you guys have that.
The portobello mushroom sandwich. That was pretty
good.
well, yeah. I'm telling you. Fucking bomb. Anyways, going back to that. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I did not know what an iPod Nano was. I had no idea. I didn't know that it was like what was in. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, when I was a kid, I felt like I don't think I really started like getting into like trending stuff until like probably like after high school, like in college.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. Like I felt like I was isolated from the world in my head.
You're living under a rock.
Yeah, dude. Because I didn't know what an iPod Nano. But you know what I did know about Rock Band. But I didn't know what Rock Band was. I just saw it at the store. My dad's like, okay. We went to the store and he's like, pick what you want. And I was like, I don't fucking know. Like I didn't know.
Yeah, Frankie was this type of kids where my dad would take us to the shoe store. He'd be like, pick from here to here. What shoes do you want?
And I was like, I want
that one that's like $200.
But I didn't know, I didn't know the price. I didn't know, in my head, I didn't know any of that. What I knew is I didn't have like favorite things when I was a kid. I don't think so. I don't think I had something that I was like, oh, I really like this or like that. So when my dad would take me to go shopping, he's like, pick what you want. And I would just pick random stuff, I think. I don't think I really like. On top of that, I kind of like the plain look. And I think I still like plain look in a way, but I didn't know how to explain it. And my dad, in a way, he was kind of old school, and he would dress me old school, and I would always get made fun of, like getting like either like super super tight, like gray.
Just the stuff that we would get wasn't in style.
Yeah, remember those?
Because it's all what
that's all we could get. Yeah, but come on, I could have gotten blue jeans. Remember those times where I had like those silver jeans?
I don't
know. They were like shiny, dude. I would be made fun of at school for having shiny jeans, dude. They'll call me the Tin Man, dude. That was so bad. I'm telling you, bro. Well, I'm telling you, dude. And then I'll come home and you guys would be like, you're so ungrateful. And I'm like crying. I'm crying in bed, like, damn.
Getting bullied at school for those cats.
And getting bullied at home. Like, I had nowhere to go, dude. So, yeah. And then I would get like passed down jeans from Marcos.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what happens when you're like younger.
And I thought it was so cool. I was like, damn, those jeans are so cool. And I'll put them on and it fit me so tight, dude.
It's because Marcos really liked his skinny jeans.
Yeah. And he would sew them.
My mom would sew them for him.
I remember
all his pants were skinny jeans.
I remember he sewed one of the jeans. And when he passed them down to me, I put them on, and one of the legs was so tight, and the other one was loose. It was so funny, dude. Oh my god. Oh, dude. But yeah, dude, that was a core memory of mine of like something. What about you? Do you remember something that like somebody got you something you didn't want?
I'm telling you, no.
No.
Like I didn't.
Like,
I was.
You wore everything though that you got.
Yeah, honestly.
Really? Oh, shit. That wasn't me.
It's because, you know what? I was just kind of the person who was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I think my mom would get mad at that though.
You
She'd be
know,
like,
you know,
"Whatever." Even in like fights, that's why like I know I have that memory with my mom.
yeah.
When I was little, I would be that kid who would be like, I don't care. Okay. Do this, blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah. I think that's what made him more mad too. The fact that
Yeah.
you just didn't care is like, damn, we can't get her in trouble
Sorry,
because she doesn't
Mom.
care. She
Now I
has no
understand.
emotion. Yeah.
That's what they always say. When you get older, you understand, you know?
Yeah.
When you have your own kids. Or
Silver pants are in now. Get the fuck out of here, Marcus. They're not in.
Yeah, I don't think
I look
they're in.
so fucking dumb.
Well, maybe for the Beyonce concert, because it was like that trend, no? Like the silver. Like everybody was wearing silver for her
Really?
concert, yeah.
I don't know. You're ungrateful. I guess, dude. I remember yeah, you know, I think that's what it was, dude. I think I just didn't know anything when I was a kid. Like I didn't know no trending stuff or anything like that. You know what I did think? I think I would look at like what Marcos would like, because Marcos had style. Marcos
Yeah.
always had like a good style, sense of fashion, you know?
Yeah.
So I would look at what he had and I was like, I want that. But the thing is, Marcos would like buy his stuff when he was at work, you know, because he worked.
Yeah.
So he would buy stuff. And my dad, I don't know. Obviously, my dad couldn't afford everything that we wanted, right?
Mhm.
So I was just like, fuck. So I felt like at certain points, I was just like, get whatever. Like I never really
Just
chose.
accepted it now?
Yeah, no, like at a certain point, I just got whatever. Because
Yeah.
because remember, so like for example, my dad would take me to Fias and be like, get pants. Even now, I have a hard time looking for pants that I like. I have like maybe
You're
one
just
or two pairs.
picky.
I just don't like how my body looks. I'm like I got a circle body.
Circle body.
Yeah, I think that's really what it is. Because when I was like super skinny, everybody would say that I looked anorexic, but I felt like my body looked better and I felt better.
You know
in
what?
jeans.
Talking about that, you should just be happy the way you feel you should be. Don't let criticism
don't-
get to you.
But I don't feel happy.
Exactly. But were you happy when you were skinny?
No,
So what's your happy place?
I don't know.
Well, figure it out.
Stop yelling at me.
Figure it out.
You guys remember when your dad made you guys pick up your bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I use that for my own kids.
That's so bad.
I use a lot of things that my mom and dad.
You know what
Did.
sucked about that day? I think it happened, but I think we had like practice that day too.
I don't remember much.
I don't know. But I remember is like we left a mess in the backyard, right? So
We left the bikes there on the floor.
hold on, let's give the viewers the full picture. Let's paint the picture. This is what happened, right? We came home, or we were already home, one of the two. We had a big house and a big backyard, right? My dad doesn't like having a mess, obviously. We left everything in the backyard out, and we had a place to put it away, right? We had like a storage place we could have. Excuse me. We had a storage place we could have put it.
It was like a shed.
We left our bikes out we had like a half court basketball court in the backyard. We left them out, and my dad got so mad at us. He said, whose bikes are those? And it was mine and yours, right?
Mhm.
And my dad literally made us go grab the bikes, bring it to him, and then take them back for like multiple times.
For
Remember
like
that?
hours.
Yeah. It was now thinking about it, it's pretty funny.
Hey,
He's
hey,
like, they're
but
gonna learn their
did you
lesson.
ever leave your bike there again?
I don't think I ever touched my bike after that. I think after that, hey, dude, I don't want to touch
You
the
never
bike.
even used it.
Yeah, I just left it in the storage place. I was like, I'm done with the bikes, dude. But yeah, do you guys know what was the purpose for that? Yeah, to fucking not leave them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was funny. You know what's crazy? I remember once I walked out to the basketball court and there was just a ton of fucking lizards out there just chilling on the basketball court. And when I stepped foot on the cement, all the lizards went.
Ew.
Yeah, that was crazy. There's a lot.
Is there something you're scared of? What are you scared of?
Of time, of losing time.
Oh, that's deep. I was thinking more like crocodiles or.
I don't think I'm ever scared of any animal. I feel like I'd try to fight it. Like even a snake, I'd try to fight it, like choke it out, like bite me, okay, bite me. I'm gonna die, so then I'm gonna fucking kill you too.
I
Then
have a lot of dreams of alligators.
alligators, well, like them twisting you, turning
Yeah,
you,
like
way they turn.
yeah.
Well,
But on the deeper side,
I feel like I watched a lot of movies about alligators. So one, I would not get fucking close to an alligator.
Yeah.
Two, and they fucking grab me. I'm gonna have to fucking put it in a chokehold and fucking try to lean back, because then they try to turn you. You know.
Yeah.
So.
I was gonna say on the deeper side of that, I guess death.
Death. I don't think I'm scared of dying.
No, it's because hear me out.
After being a firefighter, I don't think I'm scared of dying.
Hear me out though.
Okay, what's up?
It's because people are like, but you're gonna die anyways. Okay, watch. I'm not scared of dying. I'm scared of the after. Like, is there really a heaven? Is it just gonna be pitch black? And then Julio's like, if it's gonna be pitch black, then why do you care? It's just gonna be pitch black. I was like, that's the scary part.
Here's what I learned, right? And this helps for those people that have anxiety and overthink a lot. This is what I've learned over time, and after reading books. I don't know if you see my bookshelf over there, but I got a ton of fucking books.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get more books. I want a library in my house.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like books too.
I haven't read them all, but I got to get to it. I got more books over here by my bed. But what I learned is you can't stress about the things you have no control over. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
For example, you have no control of what happens after you die. So you can't stress about those things. What you can stress about is the things that you have control over. For example, you don't have control of somebody else's feelings. You don't have control of their actions. What you do have control over is your own actions, right? So that's why I don't think I'm scared of death. I'm scared of someone trying to kill me, I guess, in a way.
More like that.
Like, I think, to me, it'll be more of an adrenaline rush. I think I'm scared of someone close to me getting killed. Like, for example, if someone, I don't know, I'm not going to say any names, but if someone tries to kill somebody I really care about and I'm there, that would scare me, because then I would try to stop it for sure. Yeah, that would scare me, because I'm like, damn, I don't want them to die, obviously, you know? So that, yeah. I love seeing you guys do this together. You should do it more often. True. Thank you, mama. What'd she say? Do you guys know what it, oh, I already read that one. But yeah, dude, I don't think I'm scared of death. After being in the fire department, dude, I've seen so much death.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm scared of it. It seems peaceful.
Depending on the way.
You know what's crazy? Here's a theory of mine, right? You know how people say rest in peace when you die, right? And you know how people, or in religion, people say the place everybody wants to go to is where? Heaven, right? So my theory is, right, if people say rest in peace and people want to go to heaven, and let me add one more thing, right? What do people want? People want to be happy.
Yeah.
They want to be peaceful. So out of those three together, I think death is a good thing.
Because you're at peace.
You're at peace. You're happy. You're at the place you want to be at. I think, entirely, like, science kind of proves that. Like, you are born to die.
Yeah.
You are born in life to go to peace.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah.
What would you that's a hard word to say.
Slightly different. The reincarnation that I think is, for example, in religion, they talk about El Espíritu Santo, right? Your spirit, your soul. I believe that your soul is energy, a source of energy, right? Because in science, they explain how was the world created, or universe is created, the Big Bang, right? So to me, that is God, right? He created energy, because God is energy, in my opinion. God is energy, and he created everything in the world, right? He created that big blast of energy that created lives, the worlds, the universes, things like that. Right. So yes, anxiety equals control. Once I realized that, my anxiety got way better. That is true. Yeah. Honestly, I have actually the top book over there is about anxiety, which is pretty cool.
Well, I think there's different types of anxiety too, like levels of it.
Definitely levels. Yeah. But going back to the topic of the energy, right? So if God is energy, right, and in science, energy cannot be created or destroyed, right? Therefore, God is energy, right? Because God cannot be created or destroyed. God is God, right? I think our souls, right, what makes us is energy in the air, right? When you die, your soul becomes just free energy, and it goes into anything and everything in the world. So I think reincarnation in that aspect, where your energy of your body, your soul, will go into anything and everything, either anything that's living, plants, animals, maybe another baby, or it'll go out into the universe, into somewhere else. What do you think about it? What do you think about reincarnation? How do you see it?
I'd want to be a panda.
That was so fucking random. Sorry, that was so random. Well, he went from deep to like a fucking animal.
Because if I could reincarnate to anything,
A panda.
yeah,
You know they are deadly creatures.
they are.
Yeah.
I thought they were very cuddly and like.
I mean, they look cuddly. I mean, a polar bear looks cuddly, but a polar bear will
No.
fucking
a polar
follow you
bear.
to the end of the
Yeah.
world and kill you.
No, pandas aren't dangerous. Are they dangerous?
Yeah, dude, they're fucking killers.
No, because there's like people. There's like a place in China where they like take care of them.
That's a
and, like,
zoo, chavala.
No. It's just pandas.
Ha-
No, like other animals.
I know that's a zoo. That's still a zoo. It's
Well, if it
it's in a
was
controlled
dangerous, then Why
environment.
would there be so many people there like taking care of them?
I mean, dude, the lions are dangerous, and there's lions in the
But
zoo
there's
that
not, no, have you not seen these videos? There's like
People
a
get
group of people just entering with like white uniform.
because those pandas were like they were born there. They were born in the zoo, and they're controlled by
I've
the.
never seen a video of a
trainers.
panda hurting anybody.
You should look it up. They're pretty. It's crazy.
Oh, now you're scaring me.
Yeah.
I thought they were nice.
You know what's even more crazy? The fact that you know how they have like white and black faces,
Mhm.
so all the blood gets on their like white fur, and they look fucking scary. Yeah, they be tearing that shit up. Yeah, they're pretty. I'm telling you, they're dangerous. Yeah. Have you ever
I
seen?
have to look that up.
Have you ever seen a panda in the wild?
No.
There's a reason for it.
I think all animals
Mm-hmm. should
should not be in zoos.
Yeah, they shouldn't. Oh my god, I felt I got dropped with Maria's answer. Yeah, I went super fucking deep and she went went a whole different way. Panda. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be an animal, like reincarnate into an animal. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, they get treated nice.
Yeah, I mean dogs do, like Molly.
Whiskers depends on the owner. There's people who just don't know how to treat
Molly.
their pets.
Hi baby. Come here. Sit right here. Right here. Come on.
Nah.
Come on, your baby. But yeah, Cheesy said, I get the meaning for animals not in a zoo, but they get food and groomed daily, you know? Yeah, but that messes them up. It takes away their natural, like, instincts to want to kill and stuff like that. So when they get released, for example, they are breeded in a zoo and they live their whole lives in a zoo.
Yeah,
If they ever get released, they're going to get killed.
yeah, because they don't know how to.
They don't know how to fight for
survive.
Yeah, they don't know how to fight for themselves. They don't have to fight for their life in the wild. That's true though. Yeah. But yeah. Either way, okay, let's go on to the next topic.
a lighter mood.
We got sidetracked. Unique traits and quirks, okay? Buckle up for the quickest ride in town. Oh, quirkiest ride in town, my bad. We're diving into the unique traits and quirks of the trio, which is the duo now.
Mhm.
You and I. Spill the beans. What are some habits that make us well? Us.
Habits that make us well.
That make us us.
Like, who am I? What does this make me?
Yeah, what are some habits that you do a day, every day?
Clean, cook, read a book on my phone.
She over there just fucking zooming into the back of the corner.
I have a spending problem.
You have a spending problem?
I'm learning to control it.
Spending on what?
Clothes, mainly things for the
Ooh.
house.
You know what's crazy? I don't think I have a lot of clothes.
Why is that?
I feel like it goes back to like my childhood. I never had a lot of clothes, so I just kind of like bum it out a lot of the time.
But wouldn't you expect if you didn't have any, like, you'd want it now?
Yes and no. Like I'd want it. I feel like I spend my money on other things.
Yeah, it's because everybody has their own.
Yeah, like for example, I've been spending my money on the podcast for the most part. You know,
You
spending
spend
my
on
time.
things that you actually like.
Yeah,
and enjoy.
you know what I do have a bad habit of? I like pleasing other people, so I like making my girlfriend happy. So I like to buy her stuff. For example, I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning today, and I went to go get her Starbucks before she goes to work.
Yeah, I'm a people
It's just
pleaser
pretty
too.
cool. What advice? My mom said, "What advice you give to young kids that don't understand their parents since you guys passed that already?" What's up, peeps? What's up, official? How's it going, my boy? Oh, we got 7 people watching still. Appreciate you guys. What advice you give? So I'm assuming she's saying, what advice would we give to kids that don't understand their parents?
It's because kids, I don't think will ever understand because they're at an age where they're just like stubborn.
I think that question is phrased wrong because I think parents have to understand, right? Kids don't. Kids are supposed to be taught, and parents are supposed to understand.
Yeah, I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
Because say I have an issue with one of the kids.
Yeah. It's
I'm like-
your issue though.
I'm like
It's not the
mad
kid's
because
issue.
they're ungrateful that they didn't get the gift they
They
wanted.
didn't want the iPad
Yeah.
iPod Nano.
I would have been like, you know what?
You
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a way to handle those things and be like, you know what? He's a kid. He doesn't understand.
And that's the thing, right? I think that's where it is, right? It's yeah, it is frustrating,
Explain to
and
them.
yeah, you will get mad. But the thing is, you have to teach him,
Exactly.
right? You're not, and on top of that, it's your frustration, not theirs. That's where communication comes.
Oh yeah,
in.
they don't care.
I don't think that they don't care. It's for example like this. It's like a newborn baby doesn't know anything in life. You're supposed to teach it in life. So it's not that they don't care; it's that they don't know that they're supposed to care.
Exactly. That's the right way to put it.
So that's why when I was a kid, I didn't know I was supposed to care that my dad's,
Bought you this.
no, that's, hold on, let me rephrase it. When I was a kid, I didn't know that Santa Claus worked hard to get us those things.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know I was supposed to, look at it in that aspect. But also, since I was a kid, I don't know. I felt like I did a lot of stuff. I felt like I was always busy and working, doing a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I was never really like, once again, I never knew the price of how expensive that was.
Yeah, as a child, you don't really pay attention to
Exactly.
those things.
So I feel like, although all you guys probably did, and you guys were all upset at me, I had no idea. I was like, why are you guys mad at me? Like, what the heck? In my head, I was just like,
I didn't want this.
That's not what I wanted. You know what I mean? I didn't put that on my list.
Yeah.
But once again, that's something you got to teach before you snap at them, before you snap at that kid, or before you snap at whoever that is. You got to teach them. Excuse me. Thank you. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is, man. I think that's what it is. When you're born, you don't know anything in life, so you got to be taught.
Yeah.
And that's where the parenting, in my opinion, because I've been reading a lot of books, but that's where the dual parenting parentship is supposed to come into play, right? I think the dad has to do more of the moderating, and the mother is more of the, for example, right? The kid is the person that goes to court, right? He got a ticket. He's like, well, why did I get a ticket? You got to learn your lesson. You got to teach me, right? The mom is like the lawyer. Like, I'm defending my kid, and I got to tell you, this is what happened. This is what you did wrong. Like, but it's okay. Like, I'm going to try to help you through it. And the dad is more like the judge. He's like, you're in trouble for this. Now you're going to learn. I got to teach you. I'm going to write down all the things you have to do, but you have to learn.
Well, it could be mixed.
I
It
don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
Well, this is the thing,
As
right?
long as they're taught.
In sports, right? Same thing with sports. And this is my beliefs, right? But in sports, it's the same thing. I think in life is in general, right? You have the two different parenting styles, right? Just like in sports, you have the coach and you have the assistant coach, right? For the majority of the time, the main coach, is not doing all the work. The main coach is looking at the whole picture.
No, I know,
Right.
but what I'm saying is maybe you think that way because that's the way we were raised. My mom was more like of a loving care. That's my baby.
But
And my dad was like,
I think
get it done.
I think that's important. I think that
I know,
helps.
but I'm not saying that
In-
it's wrong.
in
I'm saying
religion-
that, like, that's the way it worked in our house.
in-
Maybe it's different for somebody else.
Yeah, in religion though, that's how they say it's supposed to be,
Oh,
right?
really?
In the Bible,
Oh,
they say like what do they say? I think the mother is the, what's the term for it? It's something similar to what you said,
Yeah.
like the warm, loving. Shit. There's a word for it. I forgot what it is. It's like, dang, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. I can't think of the word. There's a word for it. It's like when you have, I don't know, like a bird when they have eggs, and they're their chicks, the little chicklets.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I think it's breed, feed. Fuck out, dude. I'm trying, dude. I'm like this close to it, but I can't fucking
It's
figure
okay.
it
He'll come back.
out. But it's what they say, right? The mother is supposed to be like the
They're nurturing.
the nurturing. There, that's the
Oh, that was the way.
fucking word.
That was it?
That was it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the mother's supposed to be the nurturer, right? And the father's supposed to be the nature, right? Which is nature still teaches you, right? Because nurturing still teaches you, but they teach you two different things, right? Nature teaches you about how life works. Nurture teaches you how love in a way works, right? How caring, and there's different aspects, right? Nature is like, oh, how to hunt, how to kill, fight for your life, things like that, working hard. Nurture is like, you have to learn how to be one with your emotions, be sympathetic, control yourself, stuff like that. My mom said, la mamá es el corazón y el papá es la cabeza.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. And that I've seen that in the Bible too, like in religion, I see that a lot. It's always put that way because in a way, animals, that's how they are naturally, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I say. But let's move on to the topic because I think we're kind of going off of it. Let's see. The second question was, do you have any shared inside jokes or phrases that only you understand? So only us understand. Any inside jokes?
I don't think so, do we?
I don't think so. You know what's something that we only go through? Remember the scary stories we would tell about things that like my grandma like have the porcelain dolls and things like that?
I just hear it, but I've never really like seen something physically.
I don't think I've ever seen anything either.
I know we would watch a lot of scary videos when we were younger.
I think that's what fucked up our brains.
I still watch them.
I remember I watched a video in Samaline, and I think this is why I fucked up the computer a lot too. But I watched the video in Samaline. I went into the dark web. Don't ask me how I did it, but I did it.
Okay.
Because I was trying to learn how to hack and code. I went into the dark web and I came across assassins that you can hire. And I came across some videos where they had family members tied up. And there's two videos that stay in my memory.
I don't like this.
One of them, it was a family. It was like a mom and their kids.
I don't want to hear this.
They had their heads duct taped.
Frankie,
and
stop.
with a sledgehammer, they went.
No.
And that's what you would hear too when the sledgehammer would make contact with the skull. The other one was pretty gruesome.
Okay. I get the point.
The other one was just a guy though.
Okay.
That one was a little more calm.
No.
He got his head chopped off while he was still alive and talking with the machete. And the craziest part was when the machete made contact with the spine.
Videos? Oh, no,
it made contact with the spine, and you can hear him gargling still. And he's just. That was pretty bad. It was crazy. Yeah. Sorry. Explicit content. Sorry, guys. But yeah.
I don't like hearing or watching that stuff.
Now you don't.
No, I never did.
Oh, no. I was going to say back then, dude, I would watch a ton of that
I was
stuff.
talking more like about ghost videos and
really
stuff like that.
My bad. There was this guy that I would watch on YouTube, and I remember he bought it was hard for you guys to believe or bring God in your guys' life. Hearing you guys, I see God is important for you guys. Yeah, absolutely. It's important to me. I don't think I'm religious like that.
Yeah.
But I think I have my own interpretation of what God is. But I would like to read the Bible. But I would also like to read other forms of religious Bibles. For example, like the Quran, things like that. So, I mean, just to get a full understanding of what other religions.
Yeah, I agree too.
Them,
I'm not like specific on
like Christian,
yeah,
or Catholic. Or,
I just believe in God, and that's that.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. The YouTube guy that I was watching, he bought something over the dark web. It was called a Dybbuk box. Do you know what that is?
I think I've heard about this.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a demon that was captured and put into a box and sealed. And the box was sealed with wax. Inside the box, there's like a crystal that's supposed to absorb the energy of the demon. This guy apparently opens the box and like crazy shit starts happening, and he records it, and it's pretty crazy. It's pretty wild.
Do you think it was legit?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me it. I want to see it.
Okay, I'll send it to you. It was pretty crazy. That video alone.
Like, what kind of stuff happened?
So for example, okay, so he grabs the box. He does this quite often too. He grabs like different things off the dark web. He's gotten like random boxes.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah. This sounds so familiar.
In some of the boxes, he has like clothes of kids with like blood and hair and things like that on it.
I think we've seen this video together.
It was weird, dude. There was one of them where he got a video, and it was a video of a guy that was like dragging a body in a trash bag, and the guy's just like burying it, and that's all the video is, just him burying the body. It was kind of weird, but there's another one where he like followed traces back to like where it was like the place was, and he found like little kid shoes and things like that. It was weird. Yeah, it was very crazy. But this one in particular, he had the Dybbuk box. He got it right. He was in his room, his office, and he's recording everything. He has a camera on his head, a camera underneath his.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. I remember this now.
He has like a thing that's supposed to like sense electromagnetic waves, and he's like going around the box, and it's lighting up. He's like, oh well, maybe there's like a battery or something in there. I don't know exactly what it is, but he's like, maybe there's something inside of it that's causing it to go off. As soon as he cuts it open, because he has to cut the wax off and open it. He cuts the wax off, and he has the sensor's still there, and it's like beeping. As soon as he cuts it off and opens it, it stops beeping. And they're like, well, that's weird. And he like starts moving it around the box. He's like underneath the table, around his desk. He's like, nothing's making it go off. So I don't know what was making it go off. He's like, whatever was in the box before was making it go off, and now it's not there, I guess. I think your phone is going off.
No, it's just text.
Oh. But yeah, and then crazy shit started happening. He kept recording, and all it was a crystal inside. There was nothing in his room. Like, there's nobody in his room. He was the only one recording. And then all you see is like the back, his YouTube plaque. It just falls on the floor. He's just like, what the fuck, you know? I think he leaves his home. Apparently he like comes back and like more shit starts happening. It's pretty crazy. But is it fake? I don't know.
Do you believe in like ghosts and demons and all that?
I don't think so.
No?
I just never
seen it. So then
how
do you believe in that video?
Well, I believe it was happening to him, but I've never seen it in person. That's what I said. I don't know if it's real or not. But I mean, what I see is it looked real.
If you feel like the video's real, then there might be somewhere like maybe I do believe in it. No?
I think I have a sense of that I could possibly believe in it if I ever come across something like that. But since I haven't,
you're like, I have to see to believe.
Yeah, I need evidence. Yeah, I feel like I need evidence, or at least some type of proof, which is kind of hard. But yeah.
Well, I mean, if you go out looking for it, which you shouldn't, I'm pretty sure things will happen. You
will find it. Yeah, possibly. But yet again, those people that always like try to look like, you know, those like I think it's called like mind seed or something like that. Those people, those ghost hunters. Dude, they have so many videos of like doing stuff like that, and I feel like they were all like fake.
Maybe some of them are. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what's that YouTuber? There's like two boys, the Kobe and I don't know what the other name.
Colby Jack, like the cheese.
Yeah. Jack and Kobe actually.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I was talking about the cheese.
Oh no, I think it really is Jack
really?
and Kobe, but they do that like videos like that. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's Jack and Kobe. Or is it
Okay.
Jack and Kobe?
Well, while you find that, I'm gonna go move on to the next topic.
Sam and Kobe. Sorry.
Sam and Kobe. Okay. So the tales of rivalry and friendly competition. Did we ever have any memorable sibling rivalries? Damn, I can't speak today. Or competitions.
Oh yeah, this family is very competitive.
Yeah.
Well,
my mom said this too, by the way. She said, "Have you guys seen a ghost growing up or got scared because you thought you seen or heard something?" No, I haven't.
I just remember when we would watch those videos one time. Well, maybe now I know why the computer stopped working because of your dark web stuff.
Yeah, dude.
But I was gonna say that we were watching scary videos with my cousins, and the computer turned off or it was glitching. The room was already dark, so we all ran to the corner and we're like, "Who's gonna turn on the light?" Yeah,
that was it. So the gist of it is you guys got scared. That's all it was. Okay, going back to the rivalry. Yeah. Do we have any memories of
this family is very competitive? Oh, I was gonna say me and my cousin used to have a YouTube channel. Remember?
I think we used to be competitive. Don't talk about that because I don't want people to search it up. Because that thing is embarrassing and it sucks that Brenda lost the password to the thing.
No, I'm not talking about those videos. I'm talking about Kevin.
Oh, I was going to say because we can't delete that shit.
We used to have a YouTube channel. Remember we did those game competitions?
Oh, yeah.
And everybody was very competitive.
No, okay, look, let me put it this way. They're competitive, but I don't like people that cheat. And a lot of the people in those videos would cheat for everything. And it was like dumb things, dumb like cheating. But my thing is like, I like real competitions. Follow the rules, play by the rules.
But are you competitive?
I think I'm very competitive.
I am too.
I'm better than everybody in the family at bowling.
At what?
At bowling. The best bowler in the family. The best bowler by far.
I don't know.
I beat Marcos. I beat my mom. The best bowler. We want to see those. Let's see what. What she said? Es horrible.
I know what she's talking about.
Who remembers these words? Yeah, the little witch.
She's talking about
horrible.
El longe monstro.
Oh, the big old mole on the nose.
Es Eugenio Derbez.
Oh, really? That's who it was? Oh, dang. That's crazy. Marcos is not competitive. I don't know if he is or not, honestly. We all should go. Yeah, Marcos
is, but he's just kind of like, gives up.
Yeah, I don't think he tries much. But yet again, I
have to win.
I think his knees give up more faster than...
Wow. Did you hear that, Marcos?
He has a bad knee. What? It's true. We all should go bowling. I agree. We should go bowling. Because I'm the best one, dude. I mean, you guys are going to lose, but it's okay. We can try. I always won everything. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Yeah, you can tell. You can see the competitive side now coming out. Do you know what sucked, though? As a kid, I don't think I was competitive at all. I don't think I cared much. No.
I did.
What I think I cared about is just like not being the worst player. So I wouldn't try.
So then why are you complaining about second place?
No, I'm talking about now. Now I'm competitive, but now I look back and I'm like, damn, not even one? Not even one trophy of first place? God damn. But that's how it was. I think that's how it was my whole life. It was just, or at least when I was a kid, I just never cared about being first, but I cared about not being last.
Well, there you go. That's why.
Yeah.
And I did. That's why I always had first place.
That's how it was with my school, too. Like, I never really tried in school at all.
No?
I don't think I've ever tried. That's why I had a lot of fucking detentions. I remember I had a lot of detentions. I got in a fight in middle school, got suspended.
I love being in
I think I got suspended twice. I got one in-school suspension for like a week, and then another one was like suspended.
For what
I don't know.
reason?
I got in a fight in a restroom.
No, but were all the reasons always because of fights?
I think one suspension was because I had way too many detentions. And the detentions were because I was just like disruptive in class or talking back to the teacher.
Why'd you get
like
in a
that.
fight?
It wasn't even supposed to be like a real fight. I didn't even want to fight. I didn't even like the person. The person was just like, I don't know. I kind of got like peer pressure into fighting. I got put into a restroom. I went to the restroom and the kid was like, I kind of knew who he was, but I didn't like really care much about him. Right.
So was there even beef?
I guess maybe there was beef on his side, but not me. I didn't really care. Like I said, I didn't really care. I didn't care. We're supposed to do what's it called? Like body shots.
Oh God, I remember that.
So I went from body shots to like hitting each other, and then he
Why was that even a thing?
He like cut. I think he cut me on my eye here somewhere, and I started bleeding. But I don't know if he cut me with his hand, like his nails,
maybe.
or if he hit me hard enough. But I don't think so. Like I don't know.
Must have been something sharp.
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I got suspended for that, and I don't think he got suspended. I'm not sure, but I don't think I said anything. Like I didn't tell the principal like what happened. Oh, you know what? I think I did say. I said we did body shots, but it was just friendly competition. You know, like that. Nothing serious. And I think that's when I got suspended. I don't know if he said that I hit him or anything like that, but yeah.
Have you been in a lot of fights?
Yeah, I've been in quite a few. Yeah, in college, I remember in Bakersfield, I got in a lot of fights. High school, not so much. I don't think I cared that much. I know a lot of people tried, but nah, I didn't really care. Yeah.
I've never been in a fight in my life.
I remember there was this big ass fucking
Other
dude.
than you guys.
There's this big ass dude. I think his name was Maravilla or something like that.
No,
Wait, that was military school. I'm talking about Warren High School. I went there one year, my freshman year. There was this big ass fucking dude, dude. I think he was like 6'7" or something like that. Fucking fat too, like big dude. And I remember I was like changing because it was like done with PE, and he smelled, dude. He smelled. Everybody was kind of like clowning on him, but he was like kind of clowning everybody back. And I was just like minding my business, and he gets like in my locker and he grabs my necklace that I had. I had like a cross necklace, my Rosario. He grabs it and yanks it, and I was like, "You better give that shit back." He's like, "Or else what?" And I look at him, I was like, "Damn, dude, I'm about to fight this guy, dude." I was like, "God damn!" And then he's like, "No." He kind of looks at me, and he's seen that I guess he's seen that I just like didn't back down. You know, I was just like standing my ground in a way, not really like pushing him or anything. And he kind of goes like this. He's like, "Man, whatever." He's just like gives it back. I was like, "Okay," you know. I kind of got lucky there, but
just probably wants attention.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But yeah, dude. Yeah. What about you? You didn't get in fights?
Just with you guys.
Oh yeah, dude. You got in a fight with Marco's bad.
Yeah, I bit him in his back.
Yeah, you got a big old fucking chipotle in your face, dude. Your forehead.
Yeah. I pulled your ears a few times too.
Yeah, I mean, my dad pulled my ears harder, so it didn't really matter. When you pulled my ears, I was kind of like, do it harder, dude.
Yeah,
my dad did it.
Nothing like serious, I guess. I've never really been in any fight.
My mom said Marcos is not competitive. We all should go bowling. I always won everything, Marcos said. My mom said Maria and Marcos and Linda are the most competitive in our family. Maria, Marcos, and Linda? Really? I don't know. I'll beat you in everything and anything. Loser mentality, bro. If you're not first, you're last.
True.
Dude, I'm just saying, dude, you suck at a lot of things, Marcos. One is bowling, bro. I'll beat everybody at bowling. I'm telling you, I got this nice little spin technique with the bowling ball.
I don't know if I'm good or not.
I'm pretty fucking good, dude. You know, I used to go bowling every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday when I was here in LA, actually.
You had like a membership or something?
No, me and my friends Cheesy, after work, we would go bowling. That's just something we like to do. I remember I got fucking I think 7-8 strikes in a row. Like it was pretty good. I was on a roll that day. I remember I used to go bowling by myself too in Kansas.
How do you do that?
It's just fun. Like I would go buy myself some drinks.
I didn't even know you could play by yourself though.
Yeah, get your own lane. It's just fun and chill. You listen to music, vibing.
You just compete with yourself, or how do you?
The whole point of bowling is trying to get like a high score.
Oh, okay.
So that was my goal. My goal was to try to get as many strikes as I can, and like to perfect my craft. But you see, cheesy, like all the time. Yeah, we would go bowling. It was pretty cool. It was a good time, really good time. Yeah, so I'm pretty. I don't know. I'd like to say I'm pretty good at bowling.
That's because you like it.
Yeah,
Hey, bowling's not for me.
it's fun. Let's go on. Let's prove what everyone has. I know last time my mom and Marcos and we went bowling in Kansas when they came over. We went bowling. I won one. Marcos won one. Then my mom won one. So we tied. Yeah. So I'm just saying they kind of sucked though because they had to warm up. I started off already, winning, obviously.
But you didn't win.
I said I started off winning.
Oh, started, but
I won the first one.
Didn't finish.
Because my mom won the last one. I kind of went easy. I had to go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I smoked Cisco at bowling. Official, you suck at bowling. Get out of here, dude. Dude, get out of here, man. But yeah, let's go on to the next topic here. This is called getting personal. Life is full of challenges, and our bond has seen us through thick and thin. Can you share a challenging time in your lives and how our bond helped you through it? I don't know. Challenging time? Let's settle this. Cheesy, you're in. Difficult time. I don't know.
I don't know. I've always had like an okay life.
To me, I think I don't know. My life's been a shit show for a long time. I think the thing that I would say is like at the end of the day, like although my life wasn't perfect, I don't think. But I always had my family there, which was cool. I always knew that at the end of the day, a holiday or something, I would always come back and it'll, be family.
So I'm like,
So
I don't think you need something traumatizing to happen to know that like, you can rely.
Official said, I'll be watching to witness who smokes who. Yeah, it's gonna be me, bro. You don't even gotta watch, dude. You already know it's me. I don't think that I needed something traumatizing. Is the fact that I went through something. I think a lot of things traumatizing. There's one thing that like I had remembered. This was in Kansas. Like I was alone for a good amount of time in Kansas, but there's one thing that I remembered. It was like a memory that was like locked in my head when I was a kid in sports. Mm-hmm. And I never said this to anybody, and I don't think I want to talk about it either. But it was like a key moment where I was like, I think I like blacked it out. I like blocked it out of my memory. Did not want to remember it, and it was weird. Feels weird, but good thing is life moves on and you grow and you become, aware of the trauma that you will go through, and trauma. You see, official said traumatizing events changes you. Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah.
I think that definitely changed me. I think that trauma made me, I guess, scared. I don't know, something like that. But yeah,
I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I guess, not traumatizing, but when I left Hawaii, friendship breakups aren't the best.
Ooh, you want to give a little insider on that? You want to give
really?
No, okay. Well, not on the what happened, but like where, like what, like why'd you even go?
I think that's where my anxiety came from afterwards.
Wait, okay. First of all, was it when you left or when you were coming back is when your anxiety happened?
It was when I was over there.
So you didn't even think you were gonna have like any anxiety, or like what was your thoughts even leaving?
I've never had anxiety before.
What was your thoughts leaving? You were just like, oh, this is gonna be cool. Like this is just gonna be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna finish school over there and just live and just go along. I guess. Yeah. I saw an opportunity and I was like, why not?
True.
But then I've never was alone like that before. I started getting like really bad depression. Really bad anxiety.
It's tough, dude.
And I was like, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
So I dipped out, and I think my anxiety grew even bigger.
Dang.
Yeah. But I think when you have people around you who are very positive and who support you, then you'll be okay. And one thing I learned is don't isolate yourself. It made it worse for me.
Yeah.
Or put attention to it.
To me, I think it helped me a lot though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's different for everyone.
For example, so this is me, right? Throughout the time, like I've been alone a couple times, like for a good amount of time. I think for the longest I didn't know how to deal with like being depressed
Yeah.
and all that. And I think when I was in Kansas, you know, I was alone for a good amount of time there too. And being able to know that like I have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I can't run away from it. Like I
Mhm.
can't leave and just get up and leave any day I wanted. Like I had to sit there and deal with it.
Is it like, did you have the same thing where you're just like, you have to learn how to deal with it, and like the more you have it, the more you know how to control it?
Yeah, it just made me think more of it, right? So like at first I was like, damn, I'm depressed. Like why? Like I didn't really like sit down and think like, why am I depressed? It was more like, damn, I'm depressed and I hate feeling like this. And then at that time, I think at that time I was like homeless. So the way I would cope with it would be like drinking and doing stupid shit. So, and obviously that's not the way you're supposed to do it, right? Or that's not the right way to like, you know, deal with being depressed, because it's going to lead you down a slippery slope. I think for me, what I learned is to keep busy especially when you're alone, right? To keep busy with your goals. Like fill up your time with your goals, but also fill up your time with treating yourself. For example, when I was alone a lot of the time over there, my goals were to become a firefighter, finish school, do all that stuff, right? So I would fill up my time with doing things that'll help me achieve those goals, right? Same thing with like streaming and podcasting and stuff like that. My goal was to have a studio and a podcast like this, like a legit podcast, and how to build it and knowing what to do and getting more information. So when I would feel alone, I would go and do those things.
But like, in what ways did it change you?
It brought happiness in a way, or maybe not happiness, satisfaction. Right. I feel like I always feel alone.
Yeah.
Even with my girlfriend, and my girlfriend would say this too, because, you know, I talk to her about this all the time. She's like, you know, I don't want you feeling alone, you know, blah, 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 all this other stuff. Right. But I feel like I always feel alone. I always feel depressed, which is not like, I'm not saying like feel bad for me or anything. Like that's just me, you know, that's just me internally, mentally, you know? And I feel like I've always felt like that for a while, but I learned that, you know, as a man, like it's okay to feel that way. It's okay, because, you know, a man's life is not supposed to be like the best thing in the world, you know, blah, blah, blah. Usually, and what I learned is usually lives like that are for women and children. That's really what it is, for women and children.
It's for everyone.
I don't know, dude.
Everyone has it. Just, I feel like it's harder for men to say it out loud, because then they'll criticize you and be like, you're not man enough, or...
Well, that's the thing. You're taught that as a kid. Even,
exactly.
you know
But everyone has it. It's normal.
But I think it made me a better person for sure. It made me want to push for my goals more. As I don't know, as you can see, like my podcast is up and running and doing well. I've achieved becoming a firefighter. I'm an EMT here in California, and in the process of being a firefighter still. I'm going to school still too. Yeah, I feel like I've achieved a lot of goals, and, you know, I'm going to set new goals in front of me and go from there. And, yeah, like when I feel depressed, I do that. I go and be like,
good.
and kind of talk to myself in my head and be like, why am I depressed? Why am I sad?
Yeah.
And then I kind of think to myself too, like, should I even be depressed? Like, I got everything I want. Like, I got my roof over my head. Maybe not everything I want, but everything I need.
You know, like artist J Balvin, he has really bad depression, and
it's okay to not be okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
He has really bad depression, and somebody from the outside can be like, "How does he have that if he has everything?
Yeah,
money, everything. You know?
Yeah."
It's just because you have everything doesn't mean you can't have depression.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can have so many people around you and still feel so alone.
And that's exactly what it is, you know. I felt in Kansas, I didn't have that, right? I didn't have where I had so many people around me. I felt like I didn't have nobody there, you know? Yeah. So I did feel alone, but I felt safe with myself because I'm like, I have my own place and I'm taking care of myself. That was the biggest thing. I felt really comfortable with myself, and I was looking at, you know, in a way I kind of like measured my life with other people, which is so bad to do. Yeah. You're not supposed to do that, but I did, and I said, hey, look at them. They're still, in a way I was like, they're depressed, or they tell me they're depressed, or people say they're sad or whatever, having bad days, but they have their family there. They're living with their family. They have good jobs. They have good degrees. They've been living there their whole lives. They have friends. And I'm like, dude, I don't have any of that. You know, I'm living my own life here. Like, and they're still depressed? Like, how's that possible? And I was just like, well, maybe I should look deeper within myself. Like, am I really depressed? Or am I just in the moment sad? Yeah. Or wish that I can have more than what I don't have. And that's okay. Y'all making me depressed. All right, let's change the topic.
Well, we could. You were talking about goals, right?
I guess we were talking about challenging times in your lives. But we can talk about what's something about, or did you want to add something about goals?
Well, since it's Christmas and almost New Year's, goals that I want to achieve for the next year.
Oh, like a New Year's resolution. Yeah. Let's get it. All righty. What's your New Year's resolution?
We're looking for a location to open up a restaurant.
Ooh, nice. Where are you guys looking at?
Everywhere.
Come here, Mom. But
mainly where like our people are, la raza, you know, because Carnitas is very like.
Come here, Mamas.
Into that.
I'm sorry, hold on.
So if you guys see any locations, let us know. Something small, you know, to start off. And yeah, that's one of the main big ones.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're really into petting her right now.
Sorry. I think she just missed me. Or she misses her mom too. Look at her. She's over here smelling the pine tree. That's dope though. 2024 goals, Cheesy said. My mom said, I think people are afraid to feel alone, but once you see that being alone once you see, I think, yourself being alone, you could use it to build yourself. Una mente ocupada no tiene tiempo para pensar cosas negativas. Yeah, if you keep yourself busy, you don't have time to think about being depressed or sad, which is true. But dude, hey, that's dope, dude. That's cool. Are you trying to do like you know how Taconazo has it, where it's just a front thing and people just come to the front and just order from the window? Yeah. Or are you trying to do like a sit-in type thing?
More like of that. Have like a little bit of tables just in case, you know, but mainly something
like they just come up to the window and order right away. Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, like a drive-through carnitas, maybe.
Ooh. That's what I was telling my husband. I was like, I've never seen a drive-through carnitas.
Yeah, dude. Everything's always like you got to come in and order. Yeah, nothing's like. I mean, unless you go to like a taco spot.
Imagine like,
but the tacos
give me 2 pounds of carnitas drive-through.
That yeah, like a carniceria, but to go, but of just carnitas and stuff like that. Yeah, dude, That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Yeah. Are you thinking of expanding your food variety, or just keeping it as
depending if it's something small, just keep it as
what do you guys usually do? You guys tacos and tortas?
Yeah, when it's
quesadillas too, or no?
Well, when we're selling at the house, we sell per pound.
Okay.
Just per pound.
Oh, so you just sell the meat?
Yes.
Oh, so you prep it?
Because people do whatever they want with their meat.
Oh, okay. That sounded so weird. How you feel, Maria, that you taking Carnitas Monteros to the next level?
It feels nice.
Man, she loves you. What the heck? She didn't come to me. I'll know that. Put her up here. She loves you. Yeah. She's resting too.
Oop, she heard you. Yeah, it feels nice that the business is. It's not easy.
Oh
obviously,
no, definitely not. Yeah.
But I think you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Just if you really want it, just keep going at it.
Yeah. I mean, I seen the growth in my podcast too, like being consistent. That's what Cheesy told me. I remember mentioning it to him in the beginning when he first got on. I was like, dude, it's actually fucking growing. And he's like, yeah, dude, it's consistency. And I was like, I didn't think about it, but it was like, yeah, dude, I was posting 2 times a day, every day for now, I think going on 2 months almost, and consistently like having a podcast at least once a week.
It's because you're consistent.
So yeah,
once you start lacking on it, people are gonna be like, so when's
how often
does he post, or what's going on?
Exactly. And at least if they know that it's every Tuesday,
you're
or
just already waiting, like, okay, you already know.
Yeah, or they're just like scrolling and they're constantly being reminded every day. They're like, oh, here's this person again. Oh,
that's
here's this person
actually
again.
I learned through promoting a business or something like that.
Yeah.
I used to think like people are probably gonna get annoyed of so many posts.
Yeah.
But it's actually the opposite. They're gonna get annoyed so much, but it's gonna get their interest.
Yeah. Well, so here's my thing, right? And this is what I notice is, yes, they're gonna get annoyed up until they come across something they actually like.
Yeah.
Right. So they're only annoyed at first because maybe you haven't caught their interest in something that you're talking about, something that you're bringing up. But eventually they're like, actually, I do like what they're talking about this time. Or maybe I didn't like this episode, but I did like what they said.
Yeah, but even if you don't, you already know, oh, that's gonna need this. I already know their name. Their name is already stuck on your brain.
Exactly. Or even the image of it.
Anything.
Yeah. Logo. Or the taste, the smell, something, My mom said, how was it when you started Carnitas Montero? Did you know it was going to go far?
Honestly, this is the first time like I start like an own business and stuff like that. And it's me and my husband doing it together. So it's a whole different like feeling. Also because you're doing with your your spouse. It's not just you alone. Yeah. And everybody's like, how do you feel when you're like working with them every day? You're like, is it annoying? Is it like, nope, not for me at least, because we have the same ambitions. Yeah.
That's I think really important. When you have the same goals.
Yeah.
You guys are both working towards. Yeah. There's nothing to unless you guys are like arguing of like, I don't know, like slacking off or something, I guess. But that at that point is like, it's not even that big of an argument.
One thing that he does know, my husband, is that I'm truthfully honest. Yeah. And I've learned to maybe say those things, be honest still, but say it, a little nicer. Yeah. Because sometimes I'm just blunt, like, hey, those pants are not it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, maybe you should try something else. Yeah. But it's all about like, it's a lot of things. Yeah. When it comes to working with your partner and growing a business together, you have to separate those two things sometimes too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really cool that you mentioned that, because to me, that's how it was when I started this. And I'm not talking about the podcast, I'm talking about just streaming in general. I started in 2019 and I didn't really know where to go with it, and I wanted to group up with people and do stuff, with people. But I think being able to have like good teamwork, ethic, and have the same goal, that's what you said, have the same goal in mind. It's very important. I think this podcast did not start like working well or like start going in the right direction until I realized that, right? It's like get people on that have the same goals or that just want to see you succeed. For example, my girlfriend, in the beginning, I kind of just told her, like, just ask me questions. Like, you don't have to be on it. Even after she kind of got excited and was like, oh, like, I want to be on it, you know? But I had to kind of force her to ask me the questions because I didn't have nobody else, you know, in the beginning. And then after a while, like, my mom got on and she enjoyed it, you know. Then after Cheesy's been on for like 3 episodes already now. So it's been pretty cool to see like the growth in the podcast, but see like that the people have the same goal as me. Like, for example, Cheesy, he's also a streamer. You can catch him on Cheesy Plays on Twitch, but he's a streamer and he has like same goals. Like, he wants to, you know, do social media, like streaming stuff, you know. Him, I think, is more of like maybe the gaming aspect. He has his own stream and you can see what he does there, but we have like similar goals where we want to, you know, kind of blow up and do this of like what we enjoy doing, you know, which is cool. And I feel like you and your husband enjoyed, you know, having that business and seeing it grow. And
it's nice when you love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel
because it doesn't feel like work.
Exactly.
Especially when you like get done doing it and like you see the satisfaction and people actually enjoying it and liking it. You're like, damn, that feels really good.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I get the same feeling when I see the views and people subscribing and commenting and, you know, liking and all that stuff. Before I hadn't seen that, and now I'm starting to see it, and I feel like it's this too. People love what you love. When you show that you really love, for example, I put a lot of fucking time and effort into the podcast, dude. I don't know if you can tell, but this tree was not here, you know, in the past podcast, but I'm trying to make it special, trying to make everything special. And it's putting in effort and showing that you love doing what you're doing, you know? And I think it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I know my mom asked the question, so I'll read it what she said. She said, how was it when you started Carnitas Montero? Oh no, I already read that. She said, what keeps you guys motivated to do what you guys love for both? So for me and you. So what keeps you motivated to continue doing what you love doing?
Well, the fact that not only you have to, well, I think a motivation itself is that you have to provide for your family, right?
Oh, yourself. Yeah, like pay your bills and all that
You're
stuff.
Like,
yeah,
I gotta keep grinding.
Yeah. To
and
me,
also,
it's not that though.
Just the fact that you want it so bad, you love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Then you want to fight for it, you know?
Yeah.
And for me, thankfully, I have my partner and we support each other when one is like, not 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thankfully, I have that support.
Yeah.
And if like maybe one day I'm like, we have a slow day or something, and I'm like, maybe this isn't gonna work out, or I have him to motivate me and be like, no, let's just keep going, we got this. Same thing, you know, vice versa. So that has helped me a lot.
Yeah. For me, I mean, I don't make any money on the podcast at all. I actually spend money on the podcast, you know, with a lot of the programs I use and the equipment and buying stuff like this, you know. I make money. I don't make money on the podcast, but what makes me motivated is, one, like I said, I've been trying to do this for a long time, and I feel like what they say, if by 5 years or something like that, your business is not like succeeding or moving in the right direction, it's time to change paths, right? For me, this is the 5-year mark, and it's crazy because they say either in 5 years you don't see it and you got to move, or you do see it and you start fucking making that wheel spin.
Yeah.
And I think that's me now. Like, this is my 5-year mark, and I'm seeing growth and something that I really enjoy doing. I feel over the time I learned a lot about the business, and now I'm implementing everything that I learned, even my fuck ups and all that.
Ask, like, what do you think changed from now doing this podcast to before?
Before, I think I was going with a different thing. I was going for more of like a wild, chaotic type style. Okay. And I was a kid too, I feel like. I said a lot of stupid shit, crazy shit, just to be funny and all that stuff. I I think that didn't do so well because it was
You think you're trying maybe too hard?
I think so, yeah. I don't think I was being genuine 100% of the time, and people would obviously catch on to that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't think I had everything situated. For example, when I would start a stream back in the days, and this is just an example, right? I had multiple times that this happened, but I would start a stream and something would always go wrong. The audio, the video, it'll echo, things like that. A lot of errors, right? And I'd spend so much time trying to fix it while the stream is live.
Oh.
And people just get bored and leave. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, come on, like focus on this. Or I wouldn't know what I wanted to do. So I would just do what I think people would want. For example, game. But I wasn't good at gaming per se. Like I was decent.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like a pro.
Yeah.
I wasn't like a really good player that'll stand out either. So that's just what it was. And I think now is different. But I also want to implement some things to the podcast, like change it up and make it funnier, make it more comedic. I want to do skits. I think some skits would be pretty funny too. But that'll be later, a little bit later. I also want to get a studio, an actual studio at like a warehouse and like rent out a warehouse and do a studio. I want to bring back my clothing brand that I had. Maybe slightly different, but work
Same
on
name?
it at the studio. I'm not sure if it's the same name. I don't know yet, but it's in the thought process.
Are these
It's in the notes?
goals?
Yeah, definitely goals.
New Year?
Yeah, I would like to have a brand for sure, but like not just clothes. I want to create inventions. For example, like create a new product, things like that. Something that nobody's thought about before. So I want to do stuff like that, but that's in the future. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, it's pretty cool.
Good.
Yeah. And so with your business, right? Where do you see it being at 10 years from now?
Huge.
Like what?
Like a chain.
Describe it more.
Like a chain of restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Like not something so big as McDonald's, because that's a lot.
Yeah.
But something like where you have a few restaurants. Like, oh, you know, oh yeah, so there's one in this city. Oh, there's one over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
Bomb.
you think about branching out to like different states too?
Maybe.
Eventually? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Chicago.
Because
my husband's family is over there.
Yeah.
And it's really popular too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The carnitas?
Yeah.
Is there a lot of Hispanics over there in Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been. So I wouldn't
Nice.
know.
Very nice.
Did you know there's a lot of Hispanics in Kansas?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a ton.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of Edgars out there. Yeah.
That's what's in style.
Yeah.
It's funny how styles change.
They do. Let's go to a quick ad break. Actually, wait, one more. Okay. Oh, this was actually the next question. Look. Where do you see yourself and your relationships in the next 5 or 10 years?
Relationships?
Yeah, so talking about like so the script was about for multiple people on the podcast. So where do you see yourself in 10 years, yourself and in your relationship? Mm-hmm. Like what do you picture yourself doing, living, or being at, staying at?
I have a lot of things that I see myself in the future. Like I want to buy properties for investment.
Yeah, same here.
Obviously the restaurants.
Yeah.
Traveling with my family. And see what else comes in too. And I know there's a lot of opportunities that come into life unexpectedly.
Yeah.
I'd open every one of those doors.
Yeah. So what about in your relationship?
Probably traveling too, just with me and him. Because there's a thing with going with the kids and all, but also having that time just with you and your partner, you know?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the kids are going to grow up and they're going to have their own families, and it's me and my husband that are staying together alone, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like never forget to put in work in the relationship. And we always talk about like, it's because we literally have the same goals.
Yeah.
the properties and all that. Self goals, I don't know if I have anything that like I can do it on my own, I guess too, but it just coincidentally is the same.
The same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is really cool. That's really cool. Yeah. Me and my girlfriend have similar goals too. I would want to have my own house and build a property. I'm trying to get my real estate license too, so that would be pretty cool.
I could help you with that.
Yeah. How?
I know people.
Oh, really? I've been messaging a lot of real estate firms, and they tell me there's one guy that tried helping me, but he never responded to me after. He's like the owner of the real estate company, and he's like, oh yeah, like let's sit down one of these days. What days are you free to talk about it? And I sent him an email, never replied. I was like, oh, for sure.
Oh, we could talk about that after. I know.
All right, but yeah, I'm trying to get my real estate license for sure. Because what I want to do is I want to do more of this podcasting stuff. I would love to like fully be engulfed with all this podcasting stuff. You know, I'd like this to be my career, and be my goal for the podcast is to eventually like obviously get my own office and everything for it, and my own warehouse for it, to have an actual set, better cameras, better everything. You know.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to like go and interview like entrepreneurs and people that either start up businesses, like for example you and your husband, that are like starting to grow and be big and things like that, and ask them like what challenges have they came across and things like that.
I could tell you so many.
What would you say is one big challenge that you guys overcame?
Just continuing is a big thing. There's a lot of things that are gonna tear you down, and things you're like, should I continue? Things that we had to give up to continue. We literally had to sell one of our cars to like financially still continue. In the beginning, it's always going to be hard, you know?
Yeah.
Thankfully, though, I feel like we've grew rapidly.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but everyone has their own story and their growth, and I know that it's going to take a while. Nothing comes like instantly.
Yeah.
And it's just that being consistent was really hard.
Was it?
Yeah.
For me, a challenge so far for the podcast, at least, has been trying to get more content out there. I know I do long podcasts like this one. I don't know. It's been probably over an hour or two already going live. But mine has been like trying to get more content that I would like and that I'm happy with. But also get more people to come on, because it's tough, you know? Some people are shy to be on camera and stuff like that. So it's tough. But I feel like once they realize that it's really fun and chill, I think that's where people get a little bit more easier to like come on here. That's been a challenge of mine too, but it's been really cool. And yeah, I do see the podcast growing hopefully too in the future. I see it once again, like interviewing business owners and entrepreneurs and things like that. That's what I would really like to do, like to push out content like this. Like, what struggles have you been to? What advice would you give the people? For example, for me, I definitely want to get an LLC. I have
What's
one,
that?
An LLC, limited liability corporation. So, or company. So pretty much the name of your company is not attached to you. So if the company gets sued, you don't get sued. Just the company.
Yeah, I know what I mean.
So if the company goes bankrupt,
Yeah.
the company goes bankrupt. You know, that's it. Nobody can sue you. They can sue the company only. So stuff like that. And it makes your business more like official to me. I also want to copyright my brand and stuff like that. So trademark it and all that stuff. That's like the goal.
Yeah. You know what I just thought too that was difficult? We started actually during the pandemic when we opened the restaurant, which I know to a lot of people, the pandemic was a struggle.
Yeah.
For me, it was a blessing, thankfully, with with the money that actually I would get from the government,
Yeah.
I would put it in the business.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. That's nice.
And
dude.
thankfully too, we have a lot of artists,
Yeah.
and everybody was at home during the pandemic, so it was easier to like, hey, try our food.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, okay. It was just like easy.
Yeah. Too easy sometimes?
Yeah.
Did it feel like,
But
yeah?
I'm just like,
How? Like, why would you just say yeah, right?
That was the nice part.
Yeah.
That we took advantage of that.
Yeah. Did you feel weird when that happened? Like when people would say yeah, like just easy,
Like,
so fast?
We would be like, really?
Yeah.
Because it's like,
It's kind of unbelievable sometimes. Yeah.
for those who don't know,
Yeah.
I don't think you were even here.
What?
We had El Banda El Recodo at our house.
Oh yeah, the big bus. My dad sent me pictures of it. Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, they were just chilling with you guys.
Yeah.
And what did they say? They
It's because
give them a little insider. I didn't.
it's
even
because you know
this.
what? I feel like at the end of the day, it's not about how much you have.
Mhm.
It's more about the connections,
Yeah.
the people that you know.
Yeah.
We've entered so many things without putting a dime. It's all about connections.
Yeah. That's the thing that I'm kind of lacking in right now. Connections. Yeah, I don't really have connections at all.
You have to.
Yeah, I try. It's just hard. Obviously the field that I'm in for my career right now, medical field. I mean, there's not really like connections to podcasting there. But I do try. I message like random podcasts here and there and be like, hey, can we collab and blah blah. I don't really get anything back. It kind of sucks. I think my numbers got to kind of come up a little more.
It's because we didn't have anything either. That's why we're like, why are they saying yes?
Yeah.
But you just gotta go with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Something actually I did learn that somebody told me. Don't be afraid for somebody to tell you no.
Yeah.
Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, just say no. Okay.
You're just gonna say no. Like, you're not losing anything.
Yeah. I asked the CEO of the company I work for, if they can be on the podcast. Still haven't gotten word back, but hopefully it'll come out. That'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that's my goal, dude. I want to be able to collab with like artists or things like that. Obviously, yeah, that would be fucking amazing. But I don't want to make it like one of those podcasts, like, or I don't want to make it just another podcast that has artists just getting interviewed and stuff like that. I want like more deep, like conversations like this,
or a mix. You could do a mix of everything.
Well, yeah, but I feel like I don't know. Yes, artists would be cool. But I think CEOs have more of the knowledge of how the company works, and I think spreading that word would be cool too. That'd be dope. Yeah. Like if I can, for example, I don't know, interview Elon Musk would be dope. Jeff Bezos. I don't know, people that own like Universal Studios or Walt Disney. The people that own Walt Disney. Things like that. Companies like that would be dope. Obviously. I said it's God that sees your hard work. Facts. But yeah, dude, I don't know. But let's hit our ad break here real quick.
I don't want to move too much. I want to advance.
All right, guys, this is gonna be a quick little ad break here. If you still stuck by this long, I know it's been a long time. We only have one more segment to do, which is going to be a quick little questionnaire kind of thing, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up. But aside from that, please, guys, I'd appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button on YouTube, Cisco's podcast. Make sure to hit that bell notification to notify you when we go live or when we post a reel or short or anything on YouTube. You guys can also drop a like on this video. Let's try to hit 100 likes if we can. I'd appreciate it. If you guys can't watch the full podcast on YouTube live, that's okay. Feel free to go drop a follow on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. They have the highlights and the clips and the reels there that are very short. Usually they're under a minute long, pretty quick, and it catches like the highlights of the podcast, which is pretty cool. So go ahead and follow those. And if you can't, you're just like, dude, I work, but when I work, I drive, so I can't be watching anything. You got to drive safe. you can drop a follow on Spotify. Watch us audibly there, and it is still really cool. I appreciate any support you guys do. If you guys want to sponsor this podcast, feel free to hit me up in the DMs. We're looking for a sponsor, so I'd appreciate it. Go ahead and follow my sister Carnitas Montero on Instagram. You can go check out what she does there and check out when she's going to be selling next, where she's going to be selling next. She's in the city of La Habra, you said, right? Mm-hmm. So feel free to check them out on Instagram. Is that the only platform right now, or is it Facebook?
Mainly Instagram. We have TikTok
Instagram
too.
Oh, you have a TikTok too? Okay, so Instagram, TikTok, go ahead and check them
Facebook.
out. And Facebook, yeah. Carnitas Montero. Aside from that, we'll move on to the last segment here. It's called Lightning Round. You ready?
I don't know.
No? So this is a segment. Hold on. I forgot about this. All right. This is a segment called Lightning Round. This is the segment where we ask you rapid questions, where it's, would you choose this or that?
Okay.
That's it. That's all you got to do. You just got to choose without thinking. You got to rap it. That's
what if I get stuck and be like, can I choose both?
If you get stuck, Molly is going to hit you with her tail. No, it's okay. If you get stuck, we get it. But the point is to try to answer them as quick as possible without having to think.
But can I say both?
You can't. No, you got to choose one or the other. Alrighty. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Brace yourselves for 20 quick and quirky questions. Ready, set, and go. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
Pizza or burgers?
Pizza.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
City living or countryside?
City.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
You better say YouTube. Texting or calling?
Call.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Adventure or relaxation?
Adventure.
Early bird or last minute planner?
No, early.
Last minute planner?
No, early.
Oh, early bird. Favorite childhood TV show? Go.
Friends.
Fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
Spicy or mild?
Spicy.
Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
Dancing or singing?
Singing.
Favorite season?
Fall.
Beach day or spa day?
I never had spa, so that'd be nice.
Super Bowl? Oh, superpower of choice. My bad.
Superpower of choice?
Yeah.
Probably like invisible.
Invisible. Favorite family holiday tradition?
I guess just always going to my mom's.
Yeah, okay. That was it. That is the last bit of our segment there.
I did pretty good, right?
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was really fast. Yeah, I thought you were gonna get stuck a little more, but that was really good.
I got stuck on one. No, which one was it?
I think you got stuck on the what was it? Early bird or last minute planner?
Yeah. It's because I'm an early bird, but Julio's not.
Really?
And he wants me to be more like that. He's like, just don't stress it.
I'm a night
Let
owl,
it be.
but if I have to, I'm an early bird too. Like for example, I mean, I didn't have to today, but I woke up at 5:30.
Exactly.
And I didn't work today, you know. But last night I fell asleep at like 1, and my girlfriend was like asleep by like 10:30, 11. So I don't know. It just depends. I love what I do. Like I said, I love being working on my podcast and making sure that it's going well. So I really love it. That's it's something I like doing. So I'm gonna do it. But and that, my friends, wraps up this magical holiday special at Cisco's podcast with my sister Maria. A massive thank you to our incredible guest, Maria. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for being on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for driving all this way too. It's pretty far.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I listen to music on this.
Thank you for showing up early too. You showed up early too.
I know you weren't even here.
I know. I showed up late. Early bird, Marco said. I showed up. Well, I didn't show up late. It wasn't even 10 yet. But I didn't. I it was last minute adjustments. To put it that way, I had to go buy headset and everything for you, but that was okay. What's it called? Let's see. To our listeners and viewers, thank you for the unwavering support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this festive episode. This is a holiday special, so please share it with your friends. I appreciate it. Cut some clips if you want. Post it on your social media. What sort of things you guys liked on the episode of this podcast? What do you think? If it was good, bad, type it in the comments below, right? Feel free to catch some of the clips and highlights of this episode on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify. You can catch it all there, and on YouTube as well. The reels be posted on here too, so feel free to catch it there. And once again, if you guys want to be our sponsor, make sure to DM us. If you want to catch Carnitas Montero, go ahead and catch them on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Carnitas Montero. You can see when they're going to be selling the next time there. They be posting there all the time. Really good, amazing carnitas there. And prepare for their restaurant coming soon. Aside from that, Merry Christmas to those that celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays. And until next time, this is Cisco's podcast. My sister Maria. We'll see y'all later.